Hi, I'm John Romero, and you're watching The Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right, snooch to the nooch, to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
It's faith. This is faith.
To bring together all the souls around him. In a time of great dismay and of spiritual decay, Richard created TMMA to gain the power of Christ in both his hands, to unite his fellow man. He was soft when he was young, but now he sees. God will help you understand, so you need to be a man. Don't be weak, just be like God and have a plan. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Neon Bible is the truth, bringing Jesus to the youth. Even adults need some help to hear his call. The Old Testament is old, that's why that word is in bold.
Okay.
It don't talk about
Get it ready?
the modern world at all.
Chat.
10 Commandments were okay.
You know what? I have 2 cans. 2 cans should be enough.
But in our crazy world, we've lost our
We can do some more.
Old Bible's only tell
What?
of outdated past to
No, I know.
hell.
We'll do it
Never
after.
Says thou shalt not plow thy neighbor's wife.
3 on 3.
Out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard.
Bring up the mix. I can't. I can hear the pastor.
Some souls will
Bring it up, pastor.
users dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark.
Okay, let's go.
The yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will.
Okay. Ready? I come in on my count. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to start right after let's get go. Hit it. Chad, I swear to fucking God if you don't. Hello. Oh my God. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Ark, live on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. Glorious day to everyone tonight in watching on the internet, and also glorious day to everyone tuning in on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, on their television sets. So great to be here. Let's take a minute and say hello to some familiar faces that we have out there tonight. I see Dominic is back. Welcome, Dominic. And Sarah and Luna, welcome. And I got a message already from the Massive E. It says, "Hi Richard, I just received your text, but I can't help but say you got a." Okay. Who else do we see? We see a Wookiee Warrior is back, and White Castle, and the Villain, and the Zill is here, and Travis. And who else are we seeing? We're seeing Baller Dave. We have somebody, a name I've not seen before. Baller Dave, welcome. Source. And there's somebody called Storms. I'm seeing a guy named Storms. And Ted. So a special hello to some newcomers tonight. And Nestor. So good to see Nestor there. And Lance is in the program. And Monica and Christopher. And PU55Y. Not sure what that one is, but I like how it rings. A lot of numbers in that one. And Nor Angel is still here, and Daisy Days, and Charles Baxter is in the audience, and Luna, and K99, and Peppa, and LT Harris, and Ruzies, and Frogger, and the Villain, and Dr. Hot Dog, and Mac. And Anime Hero is here. That's right, Anime Hero is here. And Travis, and I can keep going. And Hugh Jass is also here. But he says, "I'm a real boy. Notice me," says AIM. I wonder if it's like that AOL. I wonder if they know each other. Just kidding. Oh my God, just kidding. Now, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Settle in. Talk a little bit about what's coming up in the show tonight. Well, Big Jim says, well, CFer. Chad, can you pull that down and add that to the list, please? Add that one to the list. CFer right there. We don't want that one coming up anymore. We don't want to see that. That's the second time I've seen that one coming up there. Okay, we don't want to see that one up here. So anyway, we've got an exciting show planned for you tonight. Okay, we've got your phone calls obviously coming up. The prayer lines are going to open them up. We're going to open up those lines. We're going to open them up so you guys can call in. We're going to put the number up on that screen there so you can call in. We also have a very I'm very excited about this next. Later on in the show, we have Jim Barp. Okay, now Jim's going to be our special guest tonight, and he's agreed to call into the show for a little bit of an interview. Habbering Net News, thank you for doing the subscribing on the computer. It's a computer user there who clicked the button. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, if you're watching on TV and you don't know what I mean by that, if you have an internet at home, then you can click a little button and then it shows the thing like that, and it's good. But we have Jim Barp coming up later in the show. Now, Jim is he's our special guest tonight. And Jim is from Montclair Meats and Safety. Montclair Meats and Safety Committee. So he's going to be joining the show a little bit later and to chat with us and teach us a little bit about meats. Okay? And Chad, can we please add that word to the list there? I'm seeing CF I'm seeing that one up again, Chad. Okay? Now, I want to add that one to the list. I don't want to see that come up again because if you look at the bottom, Chad, it says sponsors, okay? And what are those sponsors are going to think when you see that message that we stand for that here? Baller Dave, how much for a shout out? I'll shout you out for free as long as you give me an amen. How about that? But anyway, we also have Kidz Kabin coming up later in the show. So if you're a fan of the Kidz Kabin, I'm going to ask that you're going to want to check that out. Okay, you're going to want it. We got a good Kidz Kabin coming up this episode. We've got a lot of mail's been coming in. Our box has been stuffed, literally stuffed. Okay. Also, if anyone is abusing their wrenches, I will take away any of those wrenches. Okay, we're not going to want to see. Please only delete the messages that are on the list. Okay, if it's not on the if the word is on the list, then you delete it. Okay, but if I'm seeing you delete those messages, I'm going to take away your wrenches. I'll take away your wrenches, and then you won't have a wrench anymore. So let that be a warning to you. Only delete the message words that are on the list, like CFer. We don't want that one on. Now, so it's an exciting show. You're gonna want to tune in. So we got Kidz Kabin, Jim Barp. What more can you ask for? Okay. Now, let's start off this show right. As you know, I like to start every show with a short prayer. And this next prayer is going to be for courage. Because, people ask me, Richard, where do you find the courage to get up day after day, sit in this seat here, on the internet, of all places, one of the most disgusting places on planet Earth. Monica has subscribed to the channel. Well, thank you for subscribing, Monica. Now, they ask me, how do you find the courage to get on this show time after time after time after time and answer those calls? Chad, I'm still seeing it up there. It's saying CFer, okay? You didn't block it because I'm seeing it. Well, is it going live? Is it going live? If it's live, type that it's live. Then you've seen that. They're saying that I think they see it, Chad. So they're always asking me, where do you get the courage to get on this show? And sometimes, Richard, you take a lot of abuse. You get a lot of people that call in here. And Hugh says, my faith is so hard for you, Richard. And thank you for lifting me up, Hugh, and putting me on your shoulders. I could use some of your strength right now. I'm having a hard time staying focused. Aren't I, Chad? Okay. What I was talking about was the courage that it takes to get on this show. Because there's a lot of rough talk. We put a phone number up and they say, Richard, you're taking phone calls from people on the internet. Aren't those all trash type people? And there's a lot of trash people out there, okay, that are calling up this show looking to make prank on it. But as I've said before, prank is rank. It's not the type of thing that we encourage here. But where do I find the courage to come up and answer these calls time after time again? I find that courage in God, okay? And before every show, usually I say a little prayer for courage, and I normally do it off camera, but today I'm going to do the prayer that I normally do off the camera. I've got it here on my iPod. It says, morning prayer for courage. Well, it's not the morning, but let's pretend like it's the morning. Lord, grant me tenacious, winsome courage as I go through this day. When I'm tempted to give up, help me to keep going. Grant me a cheerful spirit when things don't go my way, and give me the courage to do whatever needs to be done. In Jesus' name. Amen. For God did not give us the spirit of timidity, but a spirit of power, for love and of self-discipline. And that's Timothy 1:7. Okay? That's from Timothy 1:7. Chad, we're just gonna move in like this. I don't want to see that up there until you fix the messages. Or I'll take away those wrenches. I'll take away all of those wrenches. Now I caught a lot of flack last show. Good one, Chad. Good one. Very mature of you. Very mature. You didn't write the word, but I want you to add that one to the list as well. I don't want to see CFer on that list either. The last show, for those of you who caught last show, and those of you who didn't, well, there was a new king of the block, we'll say. You can read it back there. It goes by the name of MC Dad's Cream. Stepped up and he's been sharing a lot of his poetry with us. And I've always thought, and I've always said that, Cole Dean is the Montclair poet. But I got to say, Cole Dean was dethroned last show by MC, and by that MC back there. Now, Dean was super upset with me because The show ran out of time. We didn't have enough time to finish all of the messages that Cole Dean wanted to say, all of the poems. So he made me promise him, but before we open up those lines, that I share his poem. Right at the first thing. So I'm going to do that. And it's from our fax machine back there. We've got a fax here. Okay? Now, that one says, fuck Cucker. Well, that one's okay. I'm okay with that one. I'm okay with that one. Now, Dean wanted me to read this one. Now this one here, well, there's two. So I'm going to start with the first one. And it says, Cole Dean rebuttal. So this is the rebuttal. He says, Cole Dean here, and I'm here to scream. My rhymes at that cuck, MC Dad's cream. He says he can spit, but have you heard him rhyme? Last I checked, his donations were a dime. Deem's here to cream in his face. And he goes on to say, here's 1,000, Rich. Spend it all in one place. And just like that, I think Cole Dean's right back on top. Right back on top. This next one is part 2 says, my man MC Dad's Cream thinks he's got skill. I'll beat him like Germany beat Brazil. Coming at Dean trying to rhyme and pun. Last I checked, my score was 7-1. YouTube chat say GTO to that MC. There's one rapper that's fit for this stream. His name, Dean. And just like that, Dean has reclaimed the throne. And I got to say, he's going up in the #1 spot here. Right by Harse. I'm going to put it by this Harse picture up here. But we got this, you know what, we're going to put it right on top. How's that? Right on top of Harse. It's a fine looking Harse back there. But Dean deserves to be framed. Okay? That one deserves to be framed. Dean's back on top. All right. Now that we've taken care of that, let's open up those lines. What do you guys say that we open up those lines? Let's open them up. Let's open up those lines. 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 Chad, open up those lines. Open up those lines. Open them up. All right. All right. Prayer lines are open. 1909-345-6434. Call in now. Lines are open. I'm your host, Richard Burnish, and this is The Ark. Let's open up those lines. Now, I always get a good feeling about the first caller of the night, but it kind of sets the tone for the whole show. Booty clap. This is for you. This is real. This isn't fake. This is fake. Booty clap. Same to you, Patchy. All right. Now let's take our first. Let's open up those lines. Chad, kill that music. Let's put our first caller through. On line number. Oh, it's always exciting to pick the first one. There's a lot of pressure. Let's do it. Line number 10. Chad, put through line 10.
Hello? Hello there?
Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. You're live on the Ark. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Hey, I have a bit of an issue. I'm wondering if you can help me.
What seems to be
Can you help me?
Well, what's going on? Who first of all, who am I speaking with? It looks like Chad didn't.
My name.
Chad didn't get your name.
Is Samson. My name is Samson.
Samson. Okay, Samson. How can I help you? What's going on tonight?
So I went to sleep, and when I was asleep, and everything was fine, and then when I woke up, there was a porcupine up my asshole.
Thank you, Chad. You know, you got to wake up pretty early in the morning to try and get that by me, okay? Got to wake up pretty early in the morning to try and, I knew from the moment that I answered that fake old man's voice that it wasn't a real old man. I can tell when it's a real old man because I can tell. I know a lot of real old. I'm really good with real old men, so I know what they sound like, and I know that wasn't a real old man. And you know what? We caught that one. Thank you, Chad, for beeping that one. It almost got on the air. So I welcome anyone else that wants to try that type of nonsense. Just know that we're prepared here, okay? And in the event that it does get through and you do call and it gets on the air, we're recording this whole show. All of it is going on to tape, and we'll be sending that tape to the police. So you feel lucky? If you feel lucky, then try your luck. But I'm not playing. I'm playing for keeps. Let's go to our next call here where we have Adam on line 1. Hello, Adam, and welcome to the program.
Hello?
Hello, Adam. You're live on the show. Welcome to the program.
Oh, hey, Richard. How are you?
1 second here. There's a man here that says that he can't stay for the stream today, but he just wants to say have a glorious day, and he hopes that he has everyone has fun. So that comes from a man named Oliver. There, Adam. So I'm doing good, Adam. What's going on? What can I help you with today?
Adam? What the hell?
Yeah, it says here, Adam, a hero. I was wondering if you could talk to me. I'm reading.
Anime hero. Are you deaf?
Oh well.
But Richard,
I'm going to ask you to watch your tone. You're talking to the man all wrong here. Okay, let's start again, and let's pretend this is going really well.
I know, Richard. But I just want to say thank you, my dude. I've been watching you since 2011 to 2012 when you did Jesus chat line. You actually saved my life, and I just want to say thank you, man. Even though Steven's not here, even today, I'm glad you continue the legacy of the ARC now, because you're one really amazing guy, my dude.
Well, thank you so much. That means so much. I'm glad to hear that. It's a real complicated time for everybody, I think, right now. And if this thing helps, and watching this is a good thing, well, I'm glad to hear that it makes a difference.
Thank you, Richard. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to keep watching your content no matter what. I will always follow you no matter where you go in life. I'll always be your fan forever. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anime Hero.
Right.
That means so much. Thank you. Me and Steven is very very happy to hear that. Thank you. Wow. Now that's the type of call that we want to start with right there. That's the one that you want to set the tone. You got to try and beat that. And I don't think you possibly could. I don't think anybody possibly could. So if you're having a hard time right now and COVID has you indoors and you're not having a great time, well, I'm glad that everybody can come together and enjoy this show together. And whether we meet some new people on phone calls, or maybe we talk to some old friends on phone calls, it's a great thing that we're together and we're hanging out still and having a great time. All right. Sentimental for a moment there. Let's hop onto our next call. where we have Willie on line 3, who's having some problems with his neighbor. But thank you again for your call, Anime Hero. Thank you. Willie, welcome to the program. You're live on the ARC. My name is Richard Burnish. Don't wear it out.
Hey, Richard, I'm calling to you because you've made a mistake, I think. At least in my situation. I'm sitting here in my apartment, and my geezer neighbor Arthur won't stop playing the GD sack butt. I don't know if you can hear it in the background because the caller volume has been low, but the sack butt has been driving me crazy.
Hold on, let's try and bring the caller volume up a little bit, Chad. Okay, it's okay. I think I can hear you a little bit better now. Here, let's try that there. So, caller, let's try this one again. Let's try this again.
Hello?
Okay, I hear it now. I definitely can hear that.
No, I'm telling you, it's driving me crazy. Ever since you aired it on the show and told everyone in Montclair about it and how it's like more popular now, everyone is trying to get the sack butt. Everyone's getting the sack butt, and it's driving me crazy.
Hold on here. We have a happy birthday wish going on to this Shadow Pawn guy. And I think
birthday, Shadow
yeah,
Pawn.
I think happy birthday to him. I think we take a minute here and tell that sackbutt player to turn it down for a minute, or maybe ask him if he knows how to play Happy Birthday, because we got Shadow Pawn, Shadow Spawn. Maybe it's a Shadow Spawn. I don't know what it is, but maybe we should all wish him a happy birthday. Maybe.
Well,
okay.
Happy birthday to you, Shadow Spawn. I can't tell him to turn it down. He's my neighbor. Like, I've asked him to, like, hey, can you maybe quiet it down a little bit? And he's like, no, he needs to get the part to be in the Montclair Early Music Festival. And I need you to let Arthur know to turn the GD sackbutt down.
Well, listen. Now everybody's saying that the sackbutt caller is too loud. So I don't know which one it is, if he's not loud or if he's too loud. But listen, caller, who am I speaking with? Who is this? I didn't catch your name. Willie? Was it Willie?
Yeah, this is Willie.
Willie.
This is Willie calling.
Now, Willie, if the man wants to practice, he's allowed to practice, okay? If he wants to join that early music program, he's got to have to learn to play that sackbutt. Okay?
It's driving me crazy, Richard.
We had Pat Stecky. I don't know if you caught Pat Stecky from Montclair Early Music. She called in last week, and she was talking a little bit about the Montclair Early Music program and some, of the vacancies that they had, like how they're looking to fill some holes. And the number one thing that they were looking for was a sackbutt player because they didn't have one. And I got to say, Willie,
dark little holes of a sackbutt. I know my way around dark little holes. Let me tell you. But the way my neighbor Arthur is playing his sackbutt, that geezer doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, it's not only there's dirty little tubes. It's the dirty little tubes.
Look. Oh, wait, he's quieting down for a second. Oh, thank God. Thank God he's quieting down.
Anyway, you're gonna have to listen. Montclair Early Music Program is.
He's doing it again.
Willie, focus here. Okay? You're going to have to take this one. You're going to have to take this one for the team. You understand what I'm saying here?
Okay.
Because the Montclair Early Music program brings a lot of people to town. It brings a lot of people into town because they want to come and check it out. And they want to see what it's about. And right now, we don't have anyone fingering the sackbutt. No one is fingering that sackbutt right now. And you're gonna have to you're gonna have to learn to live with that until we're gonna need that sackbutt on the track.
There could be so many other things Arthur's good at. I know Arthur knows how to play the violin. He plays the violin a lot too, but the sackbutt he's just not good at. And those dirty little holes and those tiny little holes.
Well, the tubes. Well, not really. Listen. You're not even. It's tubes. Tubes. They're not holes. They're tubes.
Tubes. Tubes.
Tubes. Yeah, they're tubes.
It's I'm getting it wrong. He's driving me crazy, Richard. I got finals coming up, and the sackbutt has been driving me crazy.
Listen, Willie,
Oh,
Willie, you're going to have to just learn to deal with that because we really, Pat really wants to have a sock butt player. We need somebody to play with those dirty little tubes. And if your neighbor is going to play with those tubes, he's going to finger those holes, those tubes, those dirty little tubes, then he's going to make some beautiful music. Okay, so you're going to have to hang in there because this is important to us. This is important for the community.
You know what?
You're being selfish.
Becky is a cockfucker. Arthur is a cockfucker, and you're a cockfucker.
Just like that. Now that program brings a lot of people to our town. They come and they check it out. They want to hear some of the music that they've been making or what they've been up to. Okay? You're going to have to, if your neighbor is learning to play to fill that vacancy, I'm sorry, Willie, but you're going to have to take one for the team and stop being so GD selfish. We really need that sock butt player, and we need someone to finger those dirty little pipes. All right, let's go to our next caller here. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. You're live on the air on the ARC. You're speaking with Richard.
Oh, hey, Richard. How's it going?
Going well. Going very well. Off to a bit of a shaky start. There's been a little bit of callers here making pranks, but I'm gonna keep pushing through. Don't worry about me. Who do we have on the line here? I don't have a name attached to this. My notes here don't have your name. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, my name is Ryan.
Okay, Brian. Everybody, welcome Brian to the program. Hey, Brian, what's going on today? How are things in your part of the woods?
Oh, they're pretty good, and not a huge deal or anything. But that's Ryan with an R.
Listen, Tony, if you're gonna talk to your mother with that mouth, I don't want to hear that on this show. Okay, I don't want to hear your sass. This isn't an opportunity to have Tony say whatever he wants, or for Trent Reznor to say whatever he wants, because that's another curse word there too. And I don't think local prayers and C-SPAN and CMMA are going to appreciate that type of language with their logo attached to it there, Chad. So clean it up. Clean it up. Okay, sorry about that, Brian. Welcome back to the show. Just a little bit of housekeeping there I had to take care of. So what's going on? What could I do for you today?
Well, just watching the show this evening and actually play a little bit of guitar, and I wrote a little song for the show, and I was wondering if that'd be okay if I played it for you.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the GD phone. We got Brian here who has a guitar, and he wants to play it for us. Well, let me think about that for a minute. Will I let him play it on the show? I'm going to let him play it on the show. Of course I'm going to let him play it on the show, Brian. I'd love to hear that. I just got to ask you, though, what is this song called? And more importantly, is it about worship?
Well, this one's called Ready to Fight, and it's a little bit about worship. It's about your show, actually.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian and his hit, Ready to Wife.
Ready to Fight.
Ryan, take it away, Ryan, and his number one hit. He's Ready for Wife.
I'm watching a religious show. All you prankers can GTO. Your jokes are not so swell. I truly believe that you're going to hell. These joke calls are enough, but you people are not so tough. If you're gonna come in Richard's face, he'll beat you up. Some things are mystery, like donations from the Massive V, and what's with a fellow named King. Maybe it should be him that you face in the ring. All of you tough guys should beware. I'm talking about you, Leroy Sinclair. If you're gonna come in Richard's face, he'll beat you off. To grapple in captivity is a gateway activity. Don't want to do nothing that's not okay when you're fighting in the CMMA. If you try to grab the pastor by the wrist, and he's gonna give you a great big fist. If you're gonna come in Richard's face, he'll beat you off. If you're gonna come in Richard's face, he'll beat you off.
Wow. You know what, Brian? I gotta say, you got some pipes on you. Has anyone ever told you that before? That you've got some pipes?
No, no one's ever said that, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you've
I
really
do what
got
I can.
some. Now, I'll just start off by saying, I'm not just some guy, right? Like, I'm not just some guy. So when I say that you're onto something, I mean that you're onto something there. And then you did that.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you.
They're like, okay, I got to tell you though. I got to tell you that there was that one part of the song that really, I think, was the best part. I think we can probably both agree is when, because there's a lot of the song that had you're just talking about, you're just doing the words or whatever, like that part. Like I didn't that part.
Okay.
That part I didn't like so much when you're, because I didn't get into it personally. It didn't seem like it was relevant. You do understand what I mean? Like it wasn't really relevant for me. But the part that really was, Brian, was when you were making that humming sound, that humming part. Now.
Oh, the hum.
Yeah, like I really like when you were humming there because it was a super, like a buzzy, loud hum. Did you do that with your mouth?
Oh, it's actually an instrument I have called a kazoo.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never. Okay, yeah, I didn't. Well, I didn't know that, first of all, but I was wondering maybe you can play just that section with the kazoo.
The kazoo part.
Yeah, if you could just, when you did that one part with the kazoo. Use the kazoo again.
Okay, yeah, I think.
Yeah, but do the whole song with the kazoo.
The whole song, okay.
Yeah, do the song.
Yeah, I think I
with
could
the
do
kazoo.
that.
Okay, all right, let's try that from the top. Now I want to use that kazoo. Turn up that kazoo. There we go. That's it. That's the one. That's good. Okay. Wait, hold on. Stop the minute there, Brian. Brian.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, now it's a bit. Have you ever heard that expression? Too much of a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you've kind of done that there, didn't you? You kind of took the one thing that I liked, and you probably kind of beat it. It's like sugar and Kool-Aid, right? You add sugar to the Kool-Aid, and it gets better until a point, and then after that, you don't want to drink. Sugar only makes it better. Then sugar starts making it worse. Now,
it's too sweet.
You went and you sweetened it a little. You flew a little too close to the sun there, and I didn't like it. Like that was a little bit gross for me.
I got you.
So,
well, I try to do what I can.
So we'll give you one more. Okay, can you do that again? But I'm asking this time, when you're playing the kazoo, can you do both? Can you sing into the sing the words into the kazoo? So I hear the words too.
Sing the words into the kazoop. Yeah, I think I could do that.
Well, you can't just play the kazoop. You can't just play the kazoop. A guy just can't play the kazoop. You just can't play the kazoop. You know what I mean, Ryan?
You can't just play the kazoop. You can't just play the kazoop. You got to
not
sing
just
into
on
the
its
kazoop.
own.
You can't just play into the kazoop. You got to sing into the kazoop.
You can't just play the kazoop all the time because people are going to get it. They're going to get it's too much.
Too sweet. You can't just play the kazoop. You got to sing into the kazoop. It's too sweet.
Yeah, I want to hear you.
You can't just play the kazoop. You got to sing into the kazoop.
I want to hear you sing into that kazoop before I let you go. I want to hear what that's going to be like.
All right. Yeah, I could try that. Did you want me to take it from the top again, or?
No, don't take it from the top. Take it from right from where you left off. If I hear it from the top again, I'm going to be mad.
All right. Something like this talking about me. What does this power make me? Maybe put me in the face in the ring on you. Tough guy, you should be heard. We're talking about you, leave right from here. Come in with your
No, put the words in there. Put those words back in there.
Well, that part doesn't have any words.
Well, put words.
But I can skip over it.
All right. Okay, that's it. That is it. Stop the press. Stop the press. That is it right there. That is the right amount of kazoop and words in there. That you nailed it, Brian. That's the one. You're going to want to put that one on the record.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're going to want to put that one on the record.
Might have a hit.
That's a hit. That is a hit. And you know what? Maybe you can get Snoop Dogg on that one or Dr. Smog.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
All right. Thank you, Brian, for calling. I as always, I like when you call in for the first time and you play a song for the first time every show.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
And good job on that.
I can do it for the first time once again.
I like hearing that kazoop. That you're going to want to use that kazoop.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I always appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, you can't just play the kazoop. You can't just play. You know, you can't just play the kazoop.
You got to sing into the kazoop.
Yeah, that's there it is. Wow. What a great start. All right, let's go to our next and another one. We got more calls coming up for you guys. 1909-345-6434. If you've got a song that you'd like to play for us, just like Brian there, maybe you only play kazoop and you want to do a kazoop song. Call in with that. That's fine. Okay? Call in. If you got a poem, like Cold Dean there. Cold Dean's up on the wall. Speaking of Cold Dean, we're going to chat a little bit more with him later as well. I want to hear what's going on with Dean. And okay, we've got 5 minutes left. Let's hop on to take one more call here before our first break. Now, let's jump right in and take line number 2. Chad, if you can please put through line number 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. You're live on the Arc on Montclair Public Access.
Hey, Richard. How's it going?
Hey, doing great. May I ask who is calling?
Yeah, my name is David.
All right, David. So glad to have you here. You're live on the show. What's going on? What's the rub?
Well, Richard, you said earlier you're a big fan of real old men, huh?
Well, I spent a lot of time with really old men, and I know what they sound like. You know, if there's a really old
men, or
well, I'm just saying,
real old men or really old. That's different.
Well, there was a caller earlier who was pretending to be an old man, right? And I've heard a lot of old men in my ears. Like they've whispered in my ears and they've been real close to my ear. And like right now I've got this iPod in my ear, and I know that like I can tell when it's a real man in my ear or when it's not, when it's somebody pretending to be an old man in my ear. So that's what I meant.
That's a really nice iPod in your ear, Richard. Where do I get one of those iPods?
I've got 2 of them, right? So I can hear in 3D. They're not like, I know they look like earrings or whatever, but this is how I can hear you calling me, and this is also how my producer Chad, he'll tell me things like that he bought eggs and things like that.
Okay. Oh, that he bought eggs. He bought some eggs. That's good. Well, Richard, I'm calling about real old men. You said you know a real old man when you hear one, yeah?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's right. In my
Okay.
ears. In my ears, at least. Yes, in my ears.
Well, Richard, I got a room full of real old men, and I'll tell you what, they'd love to stick those dirty little tubes right into your Burnish behind, and we're not talking about the sack butt.
Okay.
They just dive those,
Okay, hang up.
those fucking tubes
Hang up, please.
right into
Chat.
your little Burnish butt.
Chad, he's talking about those. He's talking tubes. He's talking about tubes, but he
Big
doesn't.
sack butt, right?
Hang
in
up,
your
please.
right in your
Chad,
butt,
hang up.
Richard, big fucking sack, right?
Okay. We're gonna go over to line 4, where we have Michael, who would like to. He would like to sing us a song. Michael, are you there?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know if you. I'd like to apologize for the language of the last caller that made it on the air for everybody. I'm sorry to everyone watching at home on C-band. We are trying our best to screen these calls. We've got a system in place that automatically detects when people say things like CFer and things like that, and it does a beep every time. But this is the internet, and there's some rough talk out here. Okay, so I'm going to ask that you be patient as we continue to get better at screening these calls here. But next on the line, we have Michael, and Michael would like to sing us a song. Now what's the name of the song, Michael?
Well, I don't really have a name for it yet. It's still kind of in development, you know.
Okay, so you're just wanting to get some feedback. Okay, well that sounds great. Okay, well we've just had a song earlier by a man of the name Brian, who did a song, and it featured the kazoo. So go ahead, Michael. Let's hear your song.
Okay. I just have to get ready because I've never been like in front of a crowd with a lot of people. Okay. So we have Richard, and he's a big cocksucker.
Sorry, caller, you're. Okay. Did that go live? Okay. Now let's maybe while we work on screening those lines, let's head on over to our prayer line fax machine here, where we feature faxes from some of our Montclair residents who maybe don't have an internet at their home, and they don't have an internet, so we have a pager and a fax system. Now, for those of you who don't know what a fax system is what you can do is you can get a piece of paper and you make a picture on it, and then you put it into the machine, the fax machine, and then my machine makes a piece of paper with the same picture. Okay, and we're going to show some of those pictures that we've gotten today. Okay, now this one comes in from Michael Jefferson, who says, Mr. Burnish, thank you for teaching me the ways of the light. Ever since we had that one-on-one conversation about children, me and my son Blanket have never been closer. Thank you. Well, I'm very glad. I'm very glad to hear that your relationship is getting stronger. This next one here says, "What did you just say about me, you little bee? I'll have you know that I graduated at the top of my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al Qaeda. You're nothing to me, just another target put your BF's D in your A. Well, I have an answer for you. No. Level with me, Richard. Do you do the keto diet? You look young and extremely healthy. Yes. Yeah, I do the carnivore diet, where I eat just carnivores. This next one comes in from Christine, who says, can you pray for my son, Jonathan? He wants to be a turtle or something when he grows up. Pictures of some sort of frogs. Like that. All right, let's go to our next one, where we have comes in from Hugh, who says, hello, Richard. Although I'm a Jewish trucker, I'm always inspired by your show. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Hugh. And I share the hardship of Jews of the past, not knowing where my next shower will be. My son made this pic. I hope you, this pic of you enjoying a big gulp of Dad's cream with Jesus, God bless. And it's a picture of a stick man, and it's Jesus, and it's a picture of me there. And that comes in from Hugh G. Rection. Thank you, Hugh. Thank you for your drawing, and your son is quite talented. But for next time, just for future reference, Dad's cream it's orange. It's orange. This is kind of like an off brown color there. All right, this next one comes in from Christine Chandler, who says, hi, Richard. Just wanted to say me and my best friend, Sony Chu, just love watching your show. Please ignore these haters and rolls. And God bless you, Richard. Stay blessed. I do love rolls. I love them with my trolls. We love. Ignore the haters and the trolls. Stay blessed. Thank you. And it's a picture of Christine at the bottom there. She's wearing like a Pika Man on her neck from the video games. Thank you for your support, Christine. That means everything. Okay, now, hold the phone. We have another one here. Hold on here. Is this a response? It says, here's a little story I got to tell about a kitty diddler, and an infidel. He goes by the name Shirtlifter. Oh, I got to start this one again. I didn't get it. I didn't do it justice. I got to get a beat going here. Here's a little story I got to tell about a kitty diddler and an infidel. He goes by the name of Shirtlifter Chodine, touching little boys since the age of 13. Got hooked on Adderall and other amphetamine. He'll let you hit it raw, so bring some Vaseline. Dean has been dethroned again. Cole Dean is down. And the MC has taken the place. He's taken the place. He's taken the place, and Cole Dean's just taken up space. All right, Cole Dean, what do you got to say to that? This next one comes in from Pastor Mo Lester, who says, Richard, how do I get the kids in my youth group to stop telling their parents about secret tickle time in the closet? Well, we have tickle time. We don't have it in the closet, but we just often the parents are involved. Get them involved. You want to get them involved in tickle time. It's a fun time for families, dads and moms, and everyone just does tickling. It's you shouldn't be doing it in the closet. That's kind of strange. This next one comes in from Montclair Watchers. It's like the crime watchers in our town here. It says, Richard, please do something about your son Thomas, so he'll quit SHITTing on everyone's cars. It's a picture of a bird with his pants off. Well, that's gross. I gotta say, that's disgusting. That is not okay. My producer's telling me, Chad, that we're gonna have to take a break. We'll be right back after these short messages. So go get yourself a warm a drink or some Dad's cream, whatever it is that you prefer, and stretch your legs. Maybe say a few Hail Marys, and we'll be back with the next part of the program after this short commercial break. All right. God bless.
.97 Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones, free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones, free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless. Get more payless. Go wireless.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mahivis. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now, I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
Glorious day. I'm Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville, and I'm very excited to share this news with you. Once again, the Township of Montclair will be partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck. We'll be coming into the south end of Montclair to the Community Saving Bank parking lot located at 323 Orange Road to bring fresh fruits and vegetables, flowers, honey, eggs, and other opportunities to the Township of Montclair. We're so excited to join our partners, Hackensack Meridian Mountainside Healthcare, along with the Partners for Health. Partners for Health.
It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith.
Richard was a man who devised a simple plan to bring together all the souls around him. In a time of great dismay and of spiritual decay, Richard created CMMA to gain the power of Christ above.
Hello, everybody. Glorious day, and welcome back to the Ark on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. My name is Richard Burnish, and I'm the host with the most. Oh, this is Montclair's. This is the Montclair. Can you please turn it down a little bit, Chad? I'm hearing a little bit too loud. Now, this is Montclair's very own son, Richard Burnish. I'm here in the flesh. I'm taking your phone calls. We're talking about worship. We're talking about Christ. We're talking about spirituality. We're talking about changing the world, changing each other. Now, if you're just tuning in to the show, you came in at a great time. You missed the first segment. That's okay. We were singing some songs. We had Brian calling in with his song, and we had Michael call in with a song, and we've been singing songs about worship. We've heard from Willie earlier who called in. We've heard from a lot of people from the community, but we're going to hear from a lot more, okay? The prayer lines are open at 1-909-345-6434. So please, I'm inviting you to call in. Okay, now you're also, if you're just tuning in, after the break, we have our very special guest, Jim Barp from Montclair Meats and Safety Committee, okay? We're going to ask him some questions, and he's going to be teaching us a little bit more about some things we should all know about meat. Maybe you didn't know, maybe you did know, but you're going to learn something. I guarantee you're going to learn something. Our prayer lines are also open, as well as our fax lines. So if you don't have an internet at home and you're watching this on your television on C-band or on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, and you don't have a way to contact the show through internet, well then we also have a pager and a fax machine set up where I grab them and I have them here. They come out and then we feature them on the show. Okay. Now let's take a minute here and see some familiar names here that have just joined. Matt Smith is asking if there's a cabin tonight. And yes, Matt, you're also in for a bit of a treat. After our next break, we will have also the kids, the Kidz Kabin. So be excited about that. Leonidas says rerun. Not true, Leonidas. This is fresh. All right. I like to keep my shows fresh. And we see Drew. Thank you for joining us, Drew. Warren R. and Bradley. And who else do we see that's new that's joining us on the program? We've got Gabe. Welcome, Gabe. And Ron, who's putting a picture of that horse back there. Normally there's a picture of a horse back there, but right now we've got an MC up in the horse's place. All right. We've got Hugh. Welcome, Hugh, and Ruzies. There's another new face, and Lucas, and Sushi, and John Layton. And these are just some of the names. If you're wondering what are the names that I'm reading, the people that do have an internet, they use it for typing. When they press a letter inside of their computer, I could see the same letters. Chad puts it up on my TV here, and I can read what it is that they're doing on the typewriting, and I could see it. It's like a copy. I get a copy of what they type in their typewriter, and I get a copy of it on the computer, on the TV. So that's what I'm reading here. Monica says, I like your vest. Well, thank you very much. All right. Well, what do you say? We open up those lines. All right. Prayer lines are going to open up in a moment here. And Meat Grinders, Mike says, can you inspect my meat, Richard? Well, that's actually why we're inviting Jim Barp onto the show. Okay. He's going to be talking a little bit more about meat safety. You know, what you can do to inspect meat before you purchase it, and how you should be handling meat in your home. Okay, so you're gonna want to watch that. You're gonna want to see that if you've got questions about meat. Okay, now let's open up those lines, everybody. Let's say it together. Let's open up those lines, Chad. Let's open up those lines. Hit it. Hit the music. Let's open up those lines. Let's open them up. All right, everybody, welcome to the show. We're just about to open up our lines, 1-909-345-6434. Call in now. Call in now. Just wait a minute here while we wait for these lines to light up. Light up a little bit. All right, I think, and they're lighting up. Let's hop over to our first call here. Where we have Jeff calling in on line 6 here. All right.
Are you there?
Hold on a minute here, Jeff. Let's just chat. If you could turn down the music a little bit, please. Hello, Jeff. You're our first caller after the break.
You got my name wrong. It's actually Aiden Heinzman. I think Chad got that one wrong.
It says, "Hi, my name is Jeff, and I want to tell him that me and my wife had a kid."
That's me. That's me.
Oh, is this the wrong name?
But yeah, you got the wrong name. God, Chad.
You know what? That guy is. Can you please hold on?
Are you going to replace him?
Aiden, can you please hold one moment, please? Just 1 second.
Yep.
Please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll be right back, everybody. Okay. Okay, we off? Fucking Chad, I fucking told you! Get the fucking names right! Alright? I'm on here looking like a goddamn idiot! I'm saying the wrong name? I said, it says Jeff here! So when I say hello to Jeff, and he says his name isn't Jeff, what do you think that looks like? Looks like I'm a goddamn idiot, Chad. Your days are done here, Chad. I don't care! I don't care what he told you! Bring it back! Yeah, bring it back!
Hello?
Hello. Caller, can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I'm here, Richard.
Okay, sorry about that.
Everything okay?
Yeah, we had a bit of a technical problem with some of the lighting here. It's been going on and off a little bit, and we just had to make sure
did Chad not pay the power bill?
The lights were working, but they're working now, and we got you back here. So Aiden, what's going on? What's going on? You've had a
me and my wife, we recently had a child. Yes. I just wanted to get your blessing from you, and it's just really interesting. The child, he's a beautiful, beautiful boy, but he just doesn't look anything like me. I don't know. It's weird. He's really, really tan, and me and my wife aren't.
Well, sometimes, like I see, I'll be out in town, for example, or I'll be at the church. There will be people that, like women that come in carrying babies, and they look, they look just like me, right? But that doesn't mean that they're my babies, right? That doesn't mean that. I don't.
Wait, you have a kid, right, Chad? Or Richard? Sorry.
It's actually Richard. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, sorry.
To, not if you. Please don't make that mistake.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Again. Yeah. I won't, Richard.
So what I'm trying to say is that some people have babies and they don't look anything like their parents, and other times people have babies and they look just like me, and it doesn't mean that I'm their father. You know what I mean?
But so you think it's normal that me and my wife were Caucasian and the baby is not?
What do you mean by what do you mean exactly?
Well, little Tyrone, he's just really, really tan, and we aren't. Like he looks nothing like me. I'm really confused how this could have happened.
Well, has he been spending more time outside?
No, Richard. He came out of the oven looking like this.
When you say oven, you mean like being...
I mean, like when my wife gave birth to him, yeah.
Oh my God! Oh, wow! I was worried.
I wouldn't put my baby in the oven.
Oh, I was worried there for a minute there because, I thought maybe you put him and he's coming out a different color. I was going to be like, well, there's your problem right there. You shouldn't be doing that. Oh wow!
So
my heart.
Is there any way you could explain that he would not look like either of us?
Well, I'm going to ask you some hard questions here. What is your wife's name there?
Her name is Sarah.
Sarah, okay. And what color hair? What color hair does Sarah have?
Sarah has blonde hair.
She has blonde hair.
Yes.
Now, if you had to describe Sarah's body type, like the type of her body, would you say that she's super thin and athletic, or maybe not so much, and she's a little bit like on the other side?
She used to be pretty thin and athletic, but after the baby, she's kind of,
right. So not
let
that,
loose.
not that fit.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit
Yes.
a little bit disgusting. I mean,
She's still beautiful. She's my wife.
yeah.
But
Yeah, because you're focusing on what's inside, right? You know what's inside. But if somebody like me were to see her, I might think that her body's disgusting, right?
What are you saying, Richard?
Well, I'm saying if you didn't know, I'm saying you love her for who she is, right? You're able to see the inside of her. And if I don't know the inside, I'm just
confused.
judging.
I'm asking you why my baby is.
Well,
doesn't
I
look like
understand
us,
that. I'm
Richard.
just trying to understand if she's like portly. Is
Okay.
she-
Yes. Sure. Yes, Richard.
Okay, well then let's cut through it, and I'll speak directly and right there. Do you have a fat wife?
Richard, she's beautiful. What are you talking about?
I'm asking about her weight. Is she fat?
Yes, Richard, she is fat.
Okay. Well,
Richard.
I thought she might have been. So she's blonde.
Okay.
She's blonde and she's pretty thick then.
Yes, I like my women thick.
All right. Does she go out to clubs?
Well, yeah.
She goes to clubs.
Yeah. Her and her friends go. She doesn't let me go.
Okay, well, I got to tell you something here, caller. It sounds to me like this is one of those cuck situations.
Richard, I'm no Chuck. What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying you're saying to me that you have a black son named Tyrone. Your wife is white.
Yeah.
You're white. And you're trying to say that he's tanned. You're trying to pass it off like he's been in the sun. This sounds like one of those cuck
Richard.
situations. This sounds like a little bit of a cuck situation to me. Okay?
Richard, I don't want to be a cuck. Wait, Richard, you think it's too late to, abort
What?
the baby?
Well, what do you mean abort the baby?
Like, those late-term abortions, you think it's too late for me to,
It's never too late
get rid
for
of
that.
it?
It's never too late for that. No, it's never too late for that.
So
listen.
You think I could take it into the clinic and they'd do the job?
Well, is the baby outside or inside?
Oh, he's been outside for a few months.
Well, no, you can't. No, you can't abort a baby that's been born. You can't do that.
Why not?
Because that is a life given by God. Okay, that is not your decision. That is not your
Richard,
decision to make.
You're telling me I'm a Chuck. You're telling me I'm a Chuck, and you're
Well,
telling me
I'm
I
saying that
can't
your
abort
wife-
the baby.
You called me asking for help here, and you're painting a picture to me. You're showing black baby, you're showing white dad, white mom, and
Richard,
I think someone's log jamming. I'm gonna excuse my French here, but I think someone's plowing your wife.
Richard?
I think she's getting plowed.
Richard, what do I do?
Well,
Do you think I could abort my wife too?
I think I personally, if I were you, and my wife did cuck on me, and she had a baby.
Well, your wife chucks you all the time, doesn't she?
Well, that's my ex-wife. Okay, that's not my.
So, wait. So you broke up with your wife. What if I broke up with my wife?
There you go.
And then me and you could get married.
You're getting it. Well, you don't need to marry me. You need to buy a ticket on the ark.
Oh.
Okay, listen.
Richard. Okay.
Sorry, Amen. Was it Amen? Amen? What was the name again?
No, Eamon. No, it's not Eamon. It's Aiden.
Aiden. Okay. Aiden, listen up. Now, I don't know if you've been watching the show for a while here, but really the overarching theme is that I'm building an ark. Okay? God told me to build an ark because a flood is coming. And when this flood happens, all the filth is going to get washed away. Now, I only
Richard,
have,
what if someone burns the ark down?
Listen, you're losing focus here. Focus here. I only have a few seats here available.
Yeah.
If you happen to secure a seat on this ark, you will have a new family. You will
Really?
be appointed an ark family.
And I won't get chucked?
You're going to have an ark wife.
Uh-huh.
And an ark child.
What color of skin will this child be?
Well, that's up to you. You get to choose your.
I get to choose?
You get to choose.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I'm going to say is, don't put a lot of concern, energy, or effort into this family, because this sounds like it's all just temporary. It's all just temporary. And
I just abort them, and I go to the ark.
That's right. That's right. When those flood waters rise, you know what I mean? All those people out there that are on Daniel's Craigslist and all those things looking for guys to do cuck inside of their wife, you know, those guys are going to be all washed away, and we're going to start again. We're going to start fresh, and we're going to start new.
Okay, that sounds good. Richard, so did I do good? Did I stick to the script?
Sorry?
Richard? You for the show on Saturday, you said that I was supposed to stick to the script and I'd get paid at the end. We're recording it for Saturday?
Right. The mic, this is, right. You mean,
Richard.
live. You mean live. You mean live.
No, we're recording this on Friday. We're recording it for tomorrow.
I'm gonna thank you. Okay. Let's go to our next caller here, where we have Casey on line 11. Casey, welcome to the program. You're live. You're live on the Ark.
What's up, Richard? How's it going, man?
Oh, we're doing great. Having a great show. We're off to a great start. How's it going? How's it going with you, Casey?
It's going all right. I don't know if you remember me, but I called in a couple weeks ago to talk to you about how I was on the Ark site, and I happened to overhear Chad talking about something going on Christmas Eve. Do you remember me?
Was this about drugs? Giving drugs?
Well, this was about Chad trying to sniff your porch and find a back door.
Oh,
by
yes,
injecting
I
some
remember that.
barcode. Remember that?
Yeah, I very much remember that.
Well,
yeah.
Well, it wasn't a couple days after that I wound up with a really suspicious package in the mail, and it looked like it came from Montclair. And whenever I opened it up, there was a letter in there that said, basically, here's a token of our appreciation for your honesty. Richard says thanks for the cyber forensics. Kind regards, C. Now, between you and me, I don't think that came from Casey. And once I got past the letter, I looked in there, and it looked like there was a package of Burnish brand eggs in there. Now, I looked at the package, and I thought to myself, well, okay, so maybe this might be Chad, saying some sort of mea culpa or something, and I don't know, maybe he just wanted to apologize for some shenanigans or whatever. So I went ahead and decided to open up a couple of the eggs. And before I go on here, I need to say that the package looked like it had been opened. I don't know if there was a special kind of Burnish brand eggs or something, but these looked a little weird. But they smelled okay. Didn't seem, to have any problems or anything. But whenever I opened those up and cooked them and ate them, Richard, I got to tell you, man, I'm a little bit embarrassed to tell you this.
What?
But ever since then, I have had really bad bowel movements. And between you and me, I think this is Chad trying to inject a Trojan horse. There is something wrong with that guy. You need to fire him. I'm telling you, he's up to no good.
If we could speak just between us here.
Sure.
Chad isn't good at his job.
I mean, I hate bringing this to your attention, Rick.
Yeah,
I know that this is kind of a sensitive matter.
Chad isn't good at his job. He's not great at his job. And
he isn't.
He makes a lot of mistakes.
So what are you going to do about it, man?
Well, I don't have it in my heart to fire Chad. Because Chad has a very sad story. Okay, he's currently he's currently homeless. He's sleeping down here You notice by the stains on the walls here, but he's sleeping. He's been sleeping in the church studio. In the settlement, when him and his wife split up, he lost the kids. He has the only thing he has is the minivan. He has the van. But that's all he's got. That's all he's got.
Well, Richard, I got to tell you, man. I got to tell you,
he doesn't have a lot of skills.
Go ahead.
He doesn't have a lot of skills. Okay? And he doesn't have a lot of things to offer a woman physically. If you know what I mean? Because
right.
there's a co-ed, like a shower where me and Chad will shower with the kids, and I've seen what he's working with, and we all just feel bad. Even the kids feel bad when they
well, Richard, speaking of feeling bad, man, I mean, those eggs really did a number on my colon, and so I was wondering if there might be a chance that you could send me a prayer for my turds. Can you say a prayer for my turds?
You know what? I thought this call was for real. Okay, I thought I was really helping somebody here for a minute here, and then no, I'm not going to say a prayer for that. I'm not going to say a prayer for your dirt, because that's what it is. It's dirt. God sends that out of our bodies as dirt, and I'm not going to pray for your dirt. Unacceptable. Let's hop over to our next line here, where we have Ray on 17. Hello, Ray. Welcome to the program. I'm going to ask that you turn down your TV set. Ray, can you hear me?
Yes.
So what's going on, Ray? What's going
on?
It's dirt. It is dirt. Go ahead, Ray.
Well, hey, Richard. How's it going?
Oh, doing very well. Doing very well here. We're just taking calls. We're at the call taking part of the show. Later on, we've got a special guest lined up. We've got Ray Barp. Jim Barp. Ray Barp. Ray's his brother. Doing great. Doing fantastic. What can I help you with, Ray? You missing something? You needing something?
Yeah, I've just been struggling with something these last couple of days.
What's going on, Ray?
It's about my uncle.
Okay. Well, what seems to be what's his name?
Tom.
Uncle Tom. Okay. Well,
yeah.
What's going on with Uncle Tom?
He waits until I go to bed, and he just walks up to me and starts massaging my feet and tells me that I look really good when I help him with his barn work.
So have you told?
And then
do you like him? Do you like it when he? Is the problem here you don't like him touching your feet like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he. No. He comes up to me.
Yeah.
And he says. He says. Am I allowed to say this?
Well, take your time. I remind you that it's a family program, so please
yes.
watch your language there, but take your time.
What he says is, it's
okay.
Nigger.
Logan, hello, Logan, and welcome. Welcome to the program.
Hey, Richard. It's actually Jonathan. I don't know if you guys got that wrong. Or my name's actually Jonathan.
Okay, it says Logan. But okay, Jonathan. Chad, you want to fix that up for me, please? Okay, hello, Jonathan. What's going on? Thank you for calling in, by the way.
I just called in to say, take a shower, you greasy hair shit.
Chad, you want to? Can you hang up, please?
Fuck you, faggot.
Chad, hang up, please.
Just kidding. I want to suck your
Chad,
dick, bitch.
hang up.
I'll fuck your mouth. I choked your
Chad,
face.
hang up now. Hang up. Turn it off. It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith. Put it through.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hi, Rich. Is this Mr. Burnish?
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Antoine Nictamer. I'm wondering if you've already heard of me before.
Antoine. This is from the law. From the legal office.
Correct. So we are.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm here. Yes, exactly. I'm here with. Hold on, I hear myself twice. Anyway, regardless, I have here a lawsuit notice paper from Chad, who is my client, and Chad wants to sue you for physical altercations that happened after the stream last night.
What do you mean physical? What do you mean by physical?
Well, apparently you started beating him off and say you would, well, excuse my language here, but F his A and cream his face.
Yeah, but you're not talking about anything that he did. You're forgetting all about what he did before that. You're ignoring the whole thing.
Right. I don't know nothing about that, but that is a sexual and a physical threat, Mr. Burnish, and therefore, he's suing you for, well, also for what happened in today's stream with the verbal altercation that happened, unfortunately, and regrettably.
What verbal? What do you mean?
Well, basically, in the lawsuit, Chad wants to
request for his resignation, and also get all the earnings that you do get from making songs with a certain Brian.
He gets to live here. That is his payment. He gets to live here, and he gets to wash my clothes, and those are all things that he gets to do in form of payment. Like that he agreed to this. He agreed to this. Okay, because he came to me.
But he did not agree to get his A beat. That is not within the contract.
You're only hearing one half of this of the story, right? Because when I went to talk to him about this yesterday, he got all up in my face, and I said, if you're going to get in my face, I told you, if he's going to come in my face, I'm going to beat him off. Is what I said to him, and he didn't stop it. He still came in my face. Anyway, like he had no respect for me. He had no respect for me. And that's what. Why don't you put that in your report? Why isn't that part in your report?
Are you my client?
No, but why don't you put that in your report then? You're only telling half of it.
Well, I don't get double paid, unfortunately, Mr. Burnish. If you were to pay me, I would gladly take that into the report. Until then, he's asking for his resignation and also $200,000 in cash as his resignation paper. As his resignation cash.
I don't accept that.
Oh, and also the date with Casey.
I do not accept that.
Well, then, we will see each other hopefully.
I will not accept his letter. I will not accept his letter of resignation. And honestly, lawyer, you're calling me up trying to talk. You're trying to scare me on my own show. Do you have any idea who I am?
I'm just trying. No, I'm just trying to make sure I get money for both Chad and for myself. That is what lawyers do.
Can you get out of this program?
No.
Get off the phone.
No. We will sue you. We will sue
Get
you.
out of here.
We will sue you.
Get out of here. Get.
No, Chad.
Go on.
Chad, do not. I am
Get out of
your
here.
lawyer. Do not.
Get.
Do not. You're my
We're
client.
going to put those dogs up on the roof.
Get out of the
We're
roof.
going to put them up on that roof.
GTO
We're going to put
of
those
the
dogs
roof.
back up on that roof. And when they're up on that
of the roof. Out of the roof.
we're going to put those dogs up on that roof.
Chad.
All right? We're going to put those dogs
Chad,
right back up
GTO
there
of the roof.
on that roof. You tell them to get out of here.
Chad, we will get you your
No, tell him to get out of
and
here.
your date with Casey.
Get out of here.
I will call you again.
Tell him to get out of here.
me.
Get out of here.
I will call you again. Watch me. You will like it.
Hello?
Tell him to get out of here.
What is
Get out of
going
here.
on?
You got to put that back on those
I
roofs
will
then.
not get out of here. I will not GTO.
Get out of here.
I will not GTO.
You're going to get out of here. This is my show.
No, I will not.
This is my show.
I will not GTO. You
This
will
is
have
my
to
show.
drag me to GTO. Drag me to the 200.
Get out of here. This is
You will have
mine.
to drag me
You come
to the
on here.
200K.
You're talking about getting money from me. You have any idea who I am? Huh? Because I've been doing this a long time now. I've been doing this a very long time. And frankly, I don't want to get enough of this. Because I've had enough. It's enough. Get off the show. Get out of here. Get out of here. You can get out of here. Get out of here. Because I'm not going to have any of that. Get out of here.
This is disgusting behavior.
Get out of here. Act like you're ready to act like you're grown up.
Absolutely
Then you
disgusting.
can get out of here, and you and Chad can vote. Why does he move it to your house then? See what happens. Let him shower in your shower then. See what he does to it.
Well, no, he will get 200,000 from you.
Hang up.
So he will make sure that he can buy his own house.
Get out of here. I don't care what you think. You're stupid. And shut your mouth. You're not going to call here on my show. Look at that. That says Burnish on the show. Okay? I don't see your name on this. Okay? So shut up. Let's go to our next caller on line 2. Hello, caller, and welcome welcome to the show. You're live on the Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
Hi, Richard. Is that you?
Yeah, you're live on the program.
It's Jeffrey calling.
Jeffrey.
How are you doing? Yeah, your buddy.
Hold on a minute here, Jeffrey. There's a man here, and he's saying that he's putting his fist inside of a midget. Chad, I'm gonna ask you to please delete that one. I don't want to see that on this show. I'm thinking about putting his fist in that midget. That's disgusting. So Jeffrey, longtime caller, longtime viewer. We've not heard from you in a while, Jeffrey. How the heck are you doing, friend? It's been a long time.
Well, it's been tough lately. I'm sorry to hear about all the Joe callers that you've had tonight who are trying to make your life hard. You're just trying to help people, and they're all you're trying to bring you down. And
I'm trying, Jeffrey. You know what? Some days I wonder why am I even doing this? Because I'm here and I'm treating people like a friend. I'm expecting them to be like my friends. And then in the meantime, like this guy Jim, he just says CFer on the thing, and frankly, Jeffrey, I'm starting to feel really. People ask me every time when they call, how are you tonight, Richard? And I say that I'm fine, and I tell them that I'm doing okay. But Jeffrey, I'm going to tell you, I'm not okay. I'm not doing okay.
Yeah, I know how you feel. We just need to be hard, together. We need to be hard together, right?
Well, I go to I don't know if you know, Jeffrey, but I go to the gym and I lift weights, and I do P90X. Okay, I do all of that stuff. I hit the gym, and I do pegboard, and it helps. It helps my body look amazing. Like my body is so good compared to probably your body. It's so much better than your body, but it's the disrespect that really upsets me. I'm just I get no respect.
I know. I've seen you. Your body is definitely way better than mine, Richard.
You can't skip leg day, Jeffrey. You can't skip leg day. Jesus wants your legs to be. Jesus wants your legs to be thick.
Yeah, but you got to practice. The up and down motions of the arms; those are important too.
Well, it's not all. It's about balance, Jeffrey. You got to balance it, right? You got to work. You got to work out the lower half too. You got to work out the lower. Anyway, sorry. I was dumping. I'm dumping on you, Jeffrey. I'm making this about me, and this isn't about me. I need to be selfless here, like Jesus. Me and Jesus are the same. Like we both don't care about ourselves, and we both sacrifice ourselves for our people. And you're one of my people, Jeffrey. What's going on? What's going on? How can I help you?
Sometimes we just need to be hard and dump on each other. It's just a thing that people have to do to feel normal sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's kind of why I'm calling.
I guess I really unloaded on your ear there, didn't I? I just kind of unloaded.
Yeah.
I unloaded all over your
You can unload. You can unload on me anytime. You know that we go way back, but I'm really struggling with a similar issue to one of your earlier callers, and I've been having a lot of anxiety lately. Sorry.
Let's get into that. Enough about me. Enough of this jibber jabber. Let's talk about what's important here, and that's you, Jeffrey. What's going on?
I've been having a lot of anxiety lately over some feelings. Those type of feelings that I've been having for someone who isn't my wife, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Like, I know what it feels like. Go ahead.
You've got that eczema again?
No, anxiety. When you're feeling like
anxiety.
your heart's pounding.
Sorry about that, Jeffrey. I thought you said you got that eczema back, and I was gonna just say use. They've got medications for that now.
Use the cream.
Yeah.
I slather that cream on. Don't worry. But
okay.
No, this is a different thing.
Okay.
I know what it feels like to have a wife who cheats on you, and because you're never able to satisfy my needs in the bedroom, and stop playing your damned N64 and get a job, and your friend Josh is terrible orally, but is way more talented than you. She was a wretched woman.
You know what? They really gave it to your wife too. I have to say that. Like, I you took a lot, because I saw that. I saw the tapes. And what she was doing was not okay. You know, they really were going to town, if you know what I mean. They were really going to town in that video. And
yeah,
I don't know if you've watched it, and you probably shouldn't watch it, Jeffrey, because there's a lot of penetration. There's a lot of penetration. I didn't even know that there could be that much penetration. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that happened.
But whatever.
And
We'll put that behind us here. So what's going on now? Now you're Jeffrey. I got to ask you: are you looking at other women?
I don't want to be that man, but my wife, she just isn't what I want or what I need in the bedroom. You know, I want to be a good Jesus loving man.
Yeah.
I want to ride your ark.
Yeah.
But these feelings are really intense, and I'm struggling with my temptations. I can't describe my thoughts about this person. Like, it's
and
just
you're thinking about maybe getting it from somewhere else. Then you're not getting what you want at home, and you're thinking yeah. Well, let me tell you something, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
As the woman, it is her role to satisfy the man. Okay, and if you're looking elsewhere, like if your eye is looking at other things, don't feel bad about that, Jeff. That's not your fault, Jeffrey. That's her fault. That's her fault, because her role is to please you. That is her number one role, okay? And maybe if her body wasn't so bad, you know, then you wouldn't be looking, or you wouldn't be wanting to do these other things, right? So you got to tell her to start going to the gym. You got to tell her to start working out and losing some of that weight.
I know, but for like right now, I don't think my wife is what I want. This person, they're great. They're funny, smart, talented. They have beautiful short, hair that's just above shoulder length. They've got tight fit features.
Well,
they're really into their faith.
Why don't you tell your wife to be more like that? Like that's why
I just don't know that they can ever be that, you know, like that. What I really want.
Well, I got to ask you then. Why? I don't see why not? Because, I mean, if she could change her body, maybe I know some women who get implants and things like that to please their husbands and to be more attractive in that way. There's lots of surgeries that they can do, you know, to improve their appearance. I don't understand why. Like, there's a lot of changes that a woman can do to her body to make herself even more of a woman, and you shouldn't be ashamed to ask for that. That's your God-given right.
I know, but like I think it goes beyond that. Like, it's just the problems in the bedroom have kind of, you know, gone out to other parts of our lives where like we're having fights all the time, and like, you know, she's distant, I'm distant, and I'm craving something else. Like, you know how you have like vanilla ice cream, and vanilla ice cream's good, but sometimes you just want chocolate ice cream. You want to like jam it in your mouth, and like cover your face with it. I want to be covered in chocolate ice cream.
So you want to make love to a black woman. Is that what you're saying? You really want to be?
That's not exactly what I'm saying, but sure. I need something different.
Like you want to make love
life.
with a black woman. Like you've been making love with a white woman, and you want to make love with a black woman now. Is what you're saying? No, I'm sorry. When you said chocolate, that's what I thought you were saying. That you wanted to be inside of a woman that's of a different skin color.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the same sort of thing, right? Like my wife can never be what I'm desiring right now, and
Like
I don't
maybe
know what-
you really like Chinese women and she's not Chinese, or maybe you really like a Mexican woman, but she
I
can't
like
be
Chinese
she can't be
food.
Mexican.
Right. I like to eat Chinese. Sure. And I can't get this person out of my mind. And since we last spoke, this is kind of something that kind of has come up and keeps coming up repeatedly. And no matter what I do to try to beat it down, it just keeps coming back up. And I can't get it off my mind.
Well, listen, God has given us a menu. Okay, like when you go to when you open up one of those programs on your phone, and you could order food from all these different restaurants. You could order from Indian, or you can order from Chinese food, or you can order Italian food, and you have all of these options. Do you know what I'm referring about, Jeffrey? It's like a DoorDash.
Those shitty companies that idiots work for. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there's a door I think DoorDash is the best one. Anyone other than DoorDash is lesser quality. And now think about. Now I want you to think about women in the same way. Okay, as a man, you're in a very fortunate position. God has handed you a menu, and He's saying to you, "Here is what I have to offer." Whether that's this type of food, that type of food, or this type of food, you could eat them all, Jeffrey. That's your God-given right as a man. Okay. That's your God-given right, and you should not feel ashamed about that. If you want to go and eat Japanese, or you want to go and eat out, like Ethiopian, don't feel any guilt in that. That's your God-given right, and that is a gift that all men have, and you have that too. And your wife will understand that, and if she doesn't, then she's not a Christian woman. She's a trash woman.
So what you're saying is I can go, do what I need to do, and I'll still have a place to ride your ark.
Exactly. That's exactly right. God has given you a menu to choose from, and your wife needs to understand that you can't eat steak every day. Okay? Now, she needs to understand that.
Or hot dogs.
Or hot dogs. You can't just eat those glizzies all the time, right? You can't just do that.
Although hot dogs are great, right? Like the way they slide down your throat, they're just the best.
Let's stop and talk a minute about DoorDash. What a great app. Have you ever used this DoorDash app before?
Well, with this whole COVID thing, it's been a real godsend. It's just a way that I've been able to connect with, getting some food into the house and stuff like that. And it's great.
Or Uber Eats. I got to say that those two are at the top, they are the top, at the very top. And any other one other than those two?
Are there any other ones?
Well,
they must be garbage.
Yeah, there's other ones, but they're trash, and all the people that work for those companies are also trash.
I'm 100% with you, Richard.
Yeah. Okay, Jeffrey, but honestly, go out there, sample the flavors. God has given a whole... What's the word? Chad, what's the word?
Buffet. A buffet.
Buffet, there it is. God has given you an entire buffet. You don't have to just eat chicken nuggets, okay? If you want to eat rice or you want to eat burritos, you can do that, okay? So go out there and I want you to sample all of the different types of food that's out there. And then
all the hot dogs I can eat.
Stuff it down. It's your right. That's the Christian way. Worry about yourself first. That is the Christian way.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your advice. I'm gonna go try that out, and I look forward to being able to ride your ark when all that filth is washed away.
Take pictures and send them in. We'd love to show them.
I will. Thank you for your help, Richard. Have a great night, and don't let those haters get you down. Stay hard, okay?
Listen, I will, Jeffrey, and remember, Skip the Dishes is trash, and everyone who works there is trash.
God bless.
God bless. Wow. I always love hearing from old friends. Big CJ says, being a part of the church means you get a smorgasbord of, well, I didn't say that. I said of food, okay? You can't type that on the program. Anyway, Chad is telling me that we have to stop at the phone calls and we got to head over and check out this printer. Cuz it's been printing out faxes for the last for the last hour now, and we need to show some of these messages here. So let's take a moment here and recognize some of the people that are just tuning into the show on the program. Who do we see in the program? If you're just joining, welcome to the show. If you've been watching this whole time, thank you for sticking with us tonight. Okay, we see Friendly Stranger is new to the program. Welcome, Friendly Stranger. So good to have you here. White Woman. Welcome, White Woman. General Disarray is here. We have Ben Dover. Welcome, Ben. We didn't see you earlier. I don't know if I said your name earlier, Ben, but it's so great to have you. And Fat Bugs Bunny is in the room. That's a funny one, Chad. Like the cartoon. That's like the cartoon. Wolf 22. So good to have you here, Wolf. The Johnny is here. And Champ. I see you, Champ. And Tubar the Ferryman is here. And Drew. And De Facto Leader is tuned in. Eli Moore. Eli, it's been so long since we've heard from you. Cole Dean is in the room. Cole Dean, I'm still waiting for a response from you. We have MC Dad's Cream sitting on the throne, and we have Cole Dean silent. So, I don't know. Dean, do you have an answer to that? Or are you just going to submit? And we see Drinky Bird. So good to see you. And Niall and Jeff. And let's take a minute here. And Vanessa is here. All right, that's enough of the chat. That's enough of those chat programs. Let's hop over and take a look at what's going on out of this printing, this fax printer here. All right, so we got one of them that comes in. We got a message coming in from Raz who says, "Richard, I'm selling my tractor. Wondering if you're interested. Back in my dad used to tell me, yee, the South will rise again. This tractor was my great-grandfather's, and it served in the Civil War. I'm looking for 500 Ks. And it says it's a steal of a deal there, and he's selling his tractor. Well, maybe we can get that one up on the Montclair community board. Maybe perhaps it can get up on that board. All right, Dean says he's responded. Okay, Dean. All right, Dean. I'll look for your response. Maybe we got it in here. All right, this next one comes in from Swingin' Richard, who says, "Are you tired of staying home due to the pandemic? Here at Richard's House of Wieners, we guarantee that our establishments are COVID-free. However, we cannot guarantee Richard's Wiener is AIDS-free." Trust me, it's AIDS-free. Okay? I lift a lot of weights. Okay? I lift a lot of weights. That's not me. Another one from Swingin' Richard. It says, "Hi, Richard. I think it's best that we don't tell the chat that you got your wiener safety license from swallowing Jim Barp's wiener in the parking lot. Your secret is safe with me." Yeah, right. Get out of here with that trash. Colby Bryant, the basketball star. Swish every time. Right in the trash where it belongs. We're going to hear from Jim later in the program, so hang in there. Next message we have coming in is from the Massive E, who says, why can't I ever sexually please a woman? And I don't understand what the weather has to do with that. It's 52 Fahrenheit. I don't know if that sounds pretty hot. Maybe you want to turn the heat down a little bit in your home there. So next one comes in from Stickbug, who says, "Stickbug here. I heard the Montclair PD managed to trace over 300 cases of COVID-19 to that illegal benefit concert you threw. Hope you enjoy prison again. Get stickbugged." Get stickbugged. Listen, that's God's air that we were breathing in that show. Okay? You think that there's any coincidence that you hear all of these stories about churches not following lockdown procedures, not following social distancing. Do you think that it's coincidence that churches are still holding services even though they're being told not to? It's not a coincidence. We do that because we've been allowed to do that by God. God has told us that we are better than regular people. The people that go to church, they are better than people who don't go to church. And people that go to church are not going to get COVID-19. They're not going to get it. That is only for people who are sinners, who have the devil inside of them and do not go to church and do not fear the Lord Almighty. So, keep going to church, okay? No matter what the law says, you got to keep going to church because you are better than that. Our next one comes in from Grug Humpton, who says, "Hello, Richard. My name is Grug, and I'm 9 years old. I'm a 9-year-old boy." That's always good to clear up. I want to have a meet with you and take a picture. And can you please sign my Bible? Thanks. And that comes in from Grug Humpton. You betcha, Grug. I will definitely. I'd be glad to sign anything of yours. This one comes in from Mr. Grizz. It's a picture of like an Inuit bear. Is what that looks like. "Hi, Richard. What does the Bible say about abusing child workers at risk of their death and exploiting natural phenomenon for financial gain? Because I'm in some pretty hot water with activists right now." This next one comes in from Big Bob, who says, "Hey." Well, thank you for your message, Bob. Thank you so much. Everybody, Bob saying hey. Okay, we got one more before the break here that comes in from Ruben Jr. Ruben Scabies Jr. says, "Hi, Richard. I think you switched cell numbers and I wasn't sure how else to reach you. You left your copy of Tiptoes at my place last weekend. It's the one where Gary Oldman plays a dwarf. You can swing by and pick it up anytime, big guy. And it's Tiptoes with Kate Beckinsale, Matthew McConaughey, Patricia Arquette, Peter Dinklage, and Gary Oldman. It's the little things in life that matter. That's a great film. If anybody hasn't seen Tiptoes, I recommend that you see this. This is a fantastic film, and thank you for holding my order. Thank you, truly. All right, my producer Chad is telling me that we have to take a short break, but we'll be back after these short messages with our special guest, Jim Barp and the Kidz Kabin. So hang in there, stretch out those leggies and those glutes and those gleggies, and we'll be right back with Jim Barp, Kidz Kabin, and more of your phone calls. We'll be right back.
I pray for my brother. Oh yeah. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. His name is Thomas. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the young and for the old. Jesus loves me, and I pray He will come. Please come on in. It's among that prayer. It's among that prayer.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mahivis. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless. Get more pay less. Go wireless.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
Wow. The Bible. I mean, what a magnificent thing. The Bible has many, like a book, it's a book. It's kind of like a book. The Bible's kind of like a book. I literally go to the Bible for answers to everything. Just this morning, I woke up and I was wondering, what should I eat? Should I have for food? And then when I opened it I just cracked it like that, just like this, and right there on page 74 it said eggs. I had eggs. Now sometimes people say to me, Richard, you spend a lot of time working. Do you ever have any fun? And yeah, like there's times where me and Chad will just sit in a chair and we'll just quickly just say our top favorite people in the Bible. It'll just be like Peter, John, Jake, Joseph, Mary, and it's kind of a fun game that we'd like to play. Another good question is, how many people have Bibles? How many people own them? Well, you're probably surprised to know that there are over 70 million Bibles on planet Earth as of today. I go to schools a lot and I work with kids, specifically teens, because I that's a good time while they're learning about their bodies. I'm learning from them, and it's easier to teach somebody about the Bible once they kind of have a better sense of their own body. And their bodies are changing, and there's new things that are happening in their bodies that are new to them. And it's a great time to show them the Bible.
I am John Romero, and you're watching The Ark on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right. Snooch to the nooch to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
There are a lot of questions surrounding chiropractic care. Is it safe? Is it helpful? Are they real doctors? You may have had a negative experience that left you hesitant to return to a chiropractor. Maybe you felt uncomfortable. Or maybe you felt nothing at all. I'm committed to providing a comfortable atmosphere for my patients, as well as an incredibly professional environment. Whether you're dealing with a stiff neck, a painful back, migraine headaches, whatever. Call and make an appointment today. Gentle, comfortable, professional.
Ryan Lee Chiropractic Center. Gentle, comfortable, professional. I pray for my brother. Oh yeah. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. His name is Thomas. I pray for the viewers, for the brave and the young, and for the old. Jesus loves me, and I pray He will come. Please come on me. It's among that prayer. It's among that prayer.
It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith.
Richard was a man who devised a simple plan to bring together all the souls around him. In a time of great dismay and of spiritual decay, Richard created CMMA to gain the power of Christ in both his hands, to unite his fellow man. He was soft when he was young, but now he sees.
Now we're calling you live on the program. We're up to 800. Chat. We're up to 800. Glorious day. Glorious day. And welcome back. Welcome back to the program. Let there be light. Welcome everybody. If you're just tuning into the show, you've tuned in at the perfect time, because this is where we focus on community. This part of the show is all about community. The Montclair community. I've been saying this for a while now. The Montclair. Welcome, John. John Schwarzmiller has entered into the circle of light and he's become a saint. Welcome, John. Now, I've been saying this for a while now, that Montclair is the best place in the world. We've got the best community. We've got the best kids. We've got beautiful, beautiful kids. We've got the best senior citizens. They're so beautiful, beautiful senior citizens. And we like to take a moment and take a small section of our day and recognize community, because community is very important. We've got our own little community here for everybody in the internet, and everybody watching at home on their TV, of course. So we like to just take a moment and recognize how great Montclair is. and maybe we can all type Montclair love. I'd like to see that. If everybody could just type Montclair love, because I think Montclair deserves a little love. A little like this. Oh, wait, hold on. Montclair love. Montclair love, because we love Montclair. We really do. King, you don't want to get up, because we've got our next guest, our very special guest, Jim Barp, is here in studio. Jim Barp. Jim Barp is here. Now, Jim is from the Montclair Meat and Safety Committee, okay? And we're going to learn a little bit from him about meat safety. Montclair love. There we go. Z Angel Demon says Montclair love. Wookie Warrior says Montclair love. Nora Angel says Montclair love. Monica says Montclair love. Look at all this. Master Nib says Montclair love. Nick R says Montclair love. That one says man love. Delete that one. I don't like that one. And the Phantom Vapor says he's already bored. What do we say to that? Phantom Vapor says already bored. I think the Phantom Vapor can GTO. I think he can get out of here and maybe he can go watch Dexter. Something else that might keep his attention. So I think the Phantom Vapor should GTO and watch Dexter is what I think. Type GTO if you want him to get out of here. I think he should get out of here and shut up. Guarantee you he's not a Christian. No chance. No chance. All right. Enough of that jibber jabber. Our next guest, Jim Barp, Montclair Meat and Safety Committee. Join me in please welcoming him. Give him a warm welcome to the program. Jim, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thanks for having me on.
So great to have you, Jim. So great to have you. I've been excited and kind of nervous for this interview all day. I know you're a very busy man. I know that you got, and we're so grateful and we're so thankful for you to take time out of your busy schedule to chat with us.
I'm very happy to do it. It's always important to talk about the Montclair Meat and Safety Committee.
Now, Jim, let's get right into it. It's something that's on my mind. It's on the mind of a lot of people right now. And that's bird poisoning. Okay? There's been a lot of cases in the news about bird poisoning. And it has a lot of us wondering what steps that can you take to prevent bird poisoning if bird meat is on your menu.
Well, Richard, you always place bird meat in a disposable bag before putting it in your shopping cart or refrigerator to prevent those thick, raw, meaty bird juices from getting onto your other beautiful foods.
Right.
You also need to remember not to wash raw that thick, veiny bird meat. During washing, those filthy little bird juices can spread in the kitchen and contaminate other foods, utensils, and countertops.
Okay, so first of all, you want to put your bird meat in a bag before putting it into your cart, because you don't want any of those bird juices getting onto your other beautiful foods. Is that right?
That's right. You want to make sure that the bag is a disposable bag so you can throw it away.
And you also, you know, that this is something that people think that it's a good thing to wash your bird meat. Now, and that's actually not true, Jim. You're saying that we should not wash that thick, veiny bird meat because a lot of those filthy bird juices could spread in the kitchen and contaminate other foods.
They can contaminate the other foods. They can contaminate your forks and knives and other utensils and your countertops.
So there it is. So you're not going to want to wash that bird meat. Okay. Is there any other steps that you can do to prevent bird meat poisoning, Jim?
You want to make sure to wash cutting boards, utensils, dishes, and countertops with hot soup or a milky stew after preparing that filthy bird meat and before you prepare the next item.
Okay, so just to recap, you want to wash your cutting boards, your utensils, and your dishes. Is that right?
That's right, and your countertops.
Right.
Use a hot soup or milky stew after preparing the filthy meat and before you go on to your next item.
Now, when you say hot soup, you recommend it's a milky stew. So you're going to want to use a hot soup or milky stew when you're preparing that filthy bird meat. Now, if you're maybe concerned that you do have bird poisoning and you've maybe touched that bird meat and maybe you're feeling sick, like should you call a doctor?
Well, Richard, anyone can get bird poisoning, but those tight little senior adults, age 65 and older, children younger than 5 years, people with weakened immune systems, and pregnant women are more likely to develop a serious illness from those thick juices that spread out of that family bird meat. Chicken is a good bird, but remember to call or see the doctor if you or someone in your care has a high fever. That's a temperature more than 102 degrees Fahrenheit, or if they're making very little urine.
Okay. So you mentioned that so senior adults age 65 and older, young children, and people with weakened immune systems are more at risk.
That's right, yes, and pregnant women also.
Okay. Now, some of the signs that you mentioned that like a person who's experiencing a bird poisoning, you're also going to want to keep an eye out, just to recap, on high temperature. And if they're...
high temperature, yeah.
So what is considered to be high?
Anything higher than 102 degrees Fahrenheit.
102. Okay, and the last one is you want to make sure that they're not making very little urine, right?
That's right. If they're making very little urine, you want to make sure to call that doctor right away.
Now I gotta ask you, Jim. Can you not wear gloves when when preparing bird meat? And should you be wearing gloves to prepare that filthy bird meat?
Well, you can wear gloves, but it's not recommended. It's more recommended to just not wash the meat, wash the counters, wash the utensils and countertops. Gloves aren't necessary. They cause more disease to be spread, honestly. So just remember to wash the countertops and utensils instead.
Okay, well, thank you, Jim. And thank you for sharing that. We're all a little bit concerned about bird poisoning right now. And everybody, if you've got some questions about handling bird meat, Jim, how can they contact the Montclair Meat and Safety Committee? What's the best way for them to reach out if they have any questions about that bird meat? Jim? Okay, I think we may have lost Jim. See if we can get Jim back on the line here.
You are now in the host.
I'm sorry about that, Jim. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We had a bit of a disconnect there. Sorry, but so where can if you're concerned about bird meat and you want to know how to handle that dirty bird meat, where can they go to learn more? Do you have a website or something, Jim?
It's the MMSC.org.
So
MMSC.
MMSC.
I can't quite remember, but I think that's what it is.
MMSC.org. That's where you want to head down there. And is that it, Jim? Do you have any other final thoughts about any other advice about handling and eating bird meat?
Just make sure that you pay attention to anyone in your care for that high fever or making very little urine. And just remember that it's a very serious illnesses can occur from those thick juices that spread out of that family bird meat at any time.
Okay, well, thank you, Jim. We're very grateful for your time, and thank you for taking the time to call in and chat with us more about bird meat. And if you want to know more about bird meat, go to mmsc.org and learn about how to prepare and be safe and eat. More importantly, how to be safe while eating bird meat. Thank you, Jim.
My pleasure. Thanks for help bringing awareness to the subject.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jim. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jim Barp from Montclair Meat and Safety Committee. Wow. Exciting. So next on the docket here, since we're focusing on community, we've got something called the Kidz Kabin. Kidz Kabin. Well, hold the phone. Actually, Chad is telling me that now before we get to the Kidz Kabin, we got to take a look at this. I'm being told now that Colt Dean. Okay, we're gonna get to the Kidz Kabin right after this. Hang tight, everybody. I like how that guy says thank Jim, and Nor Angel says thank you, Jim. He's saying thank you for that information. Really, truly, thank you, Jim. Okay, we have a response here from Colt Dean, who seems to woken up from his slumber, and he says, "Hey, MC Dad's Cream." Hold on. Let me read this properly here. He says, "Hey, MC Dad's Cream. You think you've got the throne? I'm going to drop you like your wife did when I made her moan. Seen The Matrix? You look like Morpheus addicted to crack. Oh, you need $10 for more? Well, give me a jack." Sorry. I coughed there. He says, let me just recap. I'm not sure if that went through here. He says, if you've seen The Matrix, you look like Morpheus addicted to crack. Oh, you need $10 for more? He says, He says, oh, you need $10 for more? Well, give me a jack. Cold Dean. And just like that, Dean is back on top. Now that's why we call him the Montclair Poet. That is why he is called the Montclair Poet, and he belongs right beside that horse picture up there. Right beside horse. Right there. And just like that, MC Dad's Cream has been dethroned. And Cold Dean's back at the top. What's that, Chuck? Okay, hold on. We've got one more here. We've got a response from MC Dad, who says, no offense, Dean, but your rhymes kind of suck. It's time to face the truth that you're the real cuck. It's time to pack your bags and to leave Montclair. And if you don't, I'll put you in a wheelchair. Well, I don't know if that is dethroned Dean. So let's take a minute here and put that one. Let's put that one to the audience. If you feel that MC Dad has dethroned Cold Dean, type in MC Dad. But if you think that Cold Dean belongs number one, type in Cold Dean. Let's give it a moment here. Let's give it a moment to catch up. Type in Cold. If you think Cold Dean is the number one, you want to keep him there. Cold Dean. If you want MC Dad, type in MC Dad. Wow. That weak. Hard no. No. Weak. Weak. No. We're seeing Cold Dean. Cold Dean. Cold Dean. Cold Dean. MC Dad. No, we're seeing a lot of Cold Dean. I gotta say, it looks like Cold Dean is taking it. Cold Dean on top. I'm sorry, MC Dad, but Cold Dean has put you in your place, and that's why we call him the Montclair Poet. Cold Dean, ladies and gentlemen, Montclair Poet, Cold Dean. All right. Now that we settled that, Dean's back on top. We're gonna wait and see we'll have to wait and see if MC Dad comes back to that one, because a comeback, or if he's gonna lick his wounds. But right now we got Cold Dean number one. All right, enough of that jibber jabber. Let's go to our next segment of the show. Little something called Kidz Kabin.
Kidz Kabin.
Okay, so what is the Kidz Kabin? The Kidz Kabin is an opportunity. Richard is drinking PC. No, I'm drinking RC, Jim. RC Cola. That's the only thing in my cup. Not Dad's Cream, RC Cola. That is it. None of that PC. What is the Kidz Kabin? If you've never seen the show before, the Kidz Kabin is a moment where we recognize accomplishments in our community, whether that you've graduated, graduations, or birthday shout-outs, things like that, where we just take a moment to recognize some of the amazing people in our community. So if you want to be featured on the Kidz Kabin, okay, go to our website, richardburnish.org. Okay, you want to go to richardburnish.org and select the submission link, and you can get our mailing address. Okay, so make sure to make copies, because any pictures of the kids, of your little children that you send in, we will not be returning them. They're going to stay in my private desk. But without further ado, I present to you this week's Kidz Kabin.
Kidz Kabin.
Okay. Now, first, we'd like to do our shout-outs for birthdays. We've got a few birthdays this show. Okay. And our first birthday is a shout-out to Belle. Happy birthday to Belle, who's turning 4 years old, and she's laying on the carpet there. It looks like an ocean, and she's wearing that red dress with her legs spread very wide, and she's looking so beautiful, posing for that photograph. Happy birthday! I hope it's a fantastic one. Okay, and this one comes in from Ivan. Okay. All right. Our next one comes in from JC, who had her birthday at, it looks like, I'm just reading the shirt there, at Ooters. She had her 24th birthday at Ooters, celebrating 24 years old with the Ooters girls. Very happy birthday. And it looks like it's coming from Jacksonville, Florida. It's a great place for a birthday at Ooters. Whoa! Happy birthday going out to Fred, and it's a picture of his Fred here, and he's got his arm on his beautiful dad, in his he's got those beautiful overalls on. And that's and I guess that's his brother there, but happy birthday! And what is that? What does his shirt say there? Chad, can we do a zoom in? It says I guess it says 0% pure. 0% pure. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one, please. Okay, and this is a happy birthday going out. It just says to Michael. So didn't have an age here, but I guess that's Michael and his friend, I guess, or maybe Michael is the son. I guess that's a father, a son, and they're friends, or maybe they're brothers, and that's the other brother, or I'm not sure. But I think that's the father, and he's got his hands on the front of the little son, and that is his good friend. So either way, happy birthday to you guys. I hope that you have a great time celebrating that one. Also celebrating a birthday this week is Zayden. Zayden. Happy birthday to Zayden, turning 7 years old. And this is a photograph of Zayden, and he's doing ski. He's making ski down the hill there, and I see we've got some very beautiful children in the back. And does that look like it's a little rabbit? You can see there's a little cartoon rabbit on the wall there. What fun is that? What fun is that? Hold the phone. What fun is that? Wow, looks like a great time. I hope you had a very, very happy birthday. All right, next we have Dawson celebrating her birthday number 10. And I guess this is a selfie taken from Dawson. Your bangs, I love your bangs. Your bangs look really great. Dawson, love the bangs. So keep on banging. Keep on banging. All right, happy birthday goes out to Beckett. Happy birthday, Beckett. Beckett didn't, there's no age on this one, but a very happy birthday to Beckett. And he's wearing a shirt that says, "Slicing fruit like a boss." And he's, I guess he's posing there with the waiter. Okay. Next, please. All right. Happy birthday goes to Atlas. Atlas is celebrating his 9th birthday. Happy birthday, Atlas. What do we have here? I guess that's your mom in the front there, and you've got some pictures in the back, which are super cool. That table, I guess that table blanket that you have is a lot like the prayer towels that me and Chad use when we're doing prayer. Okay, but wishing you a very happy birthday. All right, and this one, it's a animal birthday. Well, we love animals here on the program, and this little guy is called Maximiliano. Maximiliano is turning 4. Look at that good little guy. He's doing a smile, and he's got his tongue all up in there like that. Happy birthday, Maximiliano. And that concludes our birthday shoutouts on the the Kidz Kabin. That's right. That's the shoutouts for the kids. Well, next up, we have some of the artwork. We do like drawings. So if you also have done, we don't have a lot of drawings this week. So I'm going to make a special request that if you do a drawing and you do art, you make art, and you want to submit it to the show, please do, because we'll show it on the program like we're about to do right now. So if you do art and you can draw a really good picture of maybe your mom or maybe your dad, like it's a family photo of your dad inside your mom, and like that, and you want to draw it, and you can send it into the show. Go to richardburnish.org and send it in. There's an address there for submitting it, and so this is the Kidz Kabin art edition.
Kidz Kabin.
Kidz Kabin. Okay, this is the art here. All right, now this drawing comes in from Amy, where she writes age 10, and it is, I guess this is from this weekend, or maybe this weekend or last weekend, where we do Tickle Time, where I like to play this game where we lock the doors in the church basement in the studio here, and we do tickling. So the kids have a good blast with it. They're running away, and I'm chasing them because I'm the tickle monster. So I'm going and I'm tickling their bodies, and they're laughing and they're trying to get away. And I guess that's what this picture is here. That Amy, age 10, I think that's Amy. I recognize Amy with her blonde, beautiful blonde hair there. Is Tickle Time. And there's a picture, and there's on the wall is the cross you could see. Yeah. Great. Okay, and this next one is coming in from Maya, age 4. And she's drawing a picture of Richard. And then that's me right there. And you've got the beard and the hair and the vest. And you got, I guess those are like big shoes. Those are, because I do wear a big shoe. I have to say, like, I wear my shoe size is 15. So you know what they say about people that have big feet? They wear big shoes. That's right. And that's a picture of me with my big shoes. And there we are back at the start. So we're a little dry on art this week. So please, this is a casting call to all artists. You're going to want to submit your art. You want to put it on the main stage. Please definitely send it in, and we'll get it featured on the next Kidz Kabin. So get drawing, kids, and send it in. We'd love to feature that. Kidz Kabin. Kidz Kabin. All right. Well, we're coming up to, Chad is telling me that we're going to take our quick break. We're going to take a quick break before our last segment of the show, where we'll be taking your calls. So if you haven't called in yet and you want to call in, or you're just tuning now, 1-909-345-6434. Okay? And we're going to do one more segment of your phone calls. So settle in, call that number, get in this queue, and we'll be right back with more phone calls. We'll be right back.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones, free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones, free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless. Get more payless. Go wireless.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mojaves. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
Be certain to follow the immunization schedule for your age for specific recommended vaccinations.
Who can I talk to for more information?
For more information, talk to your doctor about recommended vaccinations for yourself and your family. You can also call the Montclair Department of Health for more information on immunizations, or attend one of our immunization clinics on the first and third Monday of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. If traveling, be sure to check with your provider for recommended vaccinations.
Thanks, Rob, for the valuable information.
Thanks for having me.
I'm John Romero, and you're watching The Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right, snooch to the nooch, to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
Off and the brother's out of ink. The lights go dark and I find myself alone. Even Chad is sad and I think it's for a reason. All of you in the chat, but it's like no one's there. And I'm streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Do you really think I do this all for free? I pray for my brother. Oh yeah. I pray for the show. I pray for the future of my long lost son. His name is Thomas. I pray for the viewers. I pray for the art. I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Please come on in. It's a Montclair prayer. It's a Montclair prayer.
Glorious day, and welcome back to the program. Welcome back. Now, this is the last segment of the show, so we're going to take a couple more calls, and maybe we'll check that fax machine a few more times to see if we have any responses from Cold Dean or MC Dad. We'll have to see what's up. We hope to hear back more. So let's take a minute here and see some of the new names that we see. We see Givering Getty is here. We have Tempest Uprising is here. And Lewis, and he's doing a dance. And we see Jonathan Hall is now joining the program, as well as Octavian. Hello, so good to have you. And Charles is in now watching. Now we also have Abbott Costello who's watching the program. Thank you for tuning in. Casino, thanks. Dex Smell is watching the show. There's a new name. And who else do we have? We have Gran. And, there's so many here. And Joint Effort. And Saddest Kitty. and Silly Gnome, and Sorrento, and Thicker, and World Observer, and Virgo Pros, and Storms is still here, and Stitcher Jim, and Zach F, Dex Mill, Emily is here. Good, there's a new name, Emily. That's another face that we've not seen. And Bloosh, he says, hello, do you love Jesus? I love Jesus. I love Jesus this much with all my heart. Wow. And Coffee Data, and these are just some of the people that are tuning in. Some new faces in the show. But okay. Now, prayer lines are open. 1909 345 6434. Okay? 3464. And before we get to them, let's take a look at this printer here, because this printer's really just lighting up. Chad is telling me that we've got a few here, and we'd like to get to them. Okay. Just want to make sure that there's no outstanding ones. Okay, we got them all. This first one comes in from Hugh, who says, hi, Richard. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you, I saw Chad giving Jim Barp the nastiest bee job behind the Wendy's downtown Montclair. I can send you the video if you want. Bog bless. Who's Tori Vega? These aren't even connected. These thoughts, these aren't even two connected things. So I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to believe that. So two separate thoughts. All right. This next one comes in from Travis, who says, hi, Richard. I've been gurgling on some fat chode. Chode. What is chode? Chad, what is chode? No, I don't know either. It's a good drink. This is a good drink. He's been gurgling on some fat chode. My face when? Well, I can't say I've heard of that one, but okay. All right. Oh, hold on. Put that one back up here. Sad Man says, been feeling like Nicaragua without the agua lately. And he's got a sad face of a frog. It's like a fat, sad frog man. Well, don't be sad. Call in. I can cheer you up. Don't worry about it. This one comes from Blanco Potter. He says, Rich, this is my son. It's his birthday. Well, you should have sent it in to the Kidz Kabin, but this is fine. He is turning 8. Please wish him a happy birthday. Happy blessed birthday. Well, of course. And this is Blanco Potter here. Blanco Potter. And he's turning 8 years old. And that's him right here. This is Blanco Potter right there. Very happy birthday. All right, this next one comes in from Nick. And Nick says, Richard, I just mural of Jesus for the Ark. Where can I ship the canvas to? Well, you could go to our website right there on the screen, richardburnish.org. And you want to go there to richardburnish.org, and there'll be a submission P.O. box for gifts. And we'd be happy to receive your canvas. Latucan says, Latucan has arrived. Okay. Well, I can appreciate your creative using these little words to make it into a bird. And I'm trying to find the positive in this. And I think that's all I could find. So thank you for that one. This one comes in from, MC Dad's Cream has responded. Cool, Dean, are you ready for this one? Here we go. I got to get a beat. Chad, we got to get a beat for these ones so I read them and we can feel this one. Okay, MC Dad says, listen up, Dean. Let's make it very clear. The only time you scream is when your dad sticks it in your rear. You know I can spit, but everyone knows that you swallow. I know you're a little slow, so I hope you can follow. Oh! I don't agree with the language in this, though. There's a lot of cursing in this, and there's a lot of reference to Sodom and Gomorrah, and I don't appreciate that. And I don't believe in that. So I'm gonna make a quick change here. When it says Dad sticks it, I'm gonna change this a little bit. So it says when Dad sticks it in your ear. Okay. And I like it now. Now it's okay. Now this is the type of change you want to do. And well, hold on. I'm gonna ask. I don't decide here. Now, if you think MC Dad has dethroned Cold Dean, I want you to type MC Dad. But if you think that Cold Dean should still remain in his spot, I want you to type Dean. And then we'll decide if we put this one up or not. All right, we'll do one more. This one comes in from Anacondacy, who says, hi, Richard. Gladly a part of the Mukbang gang, and I want to invite you to join us. We all meet up at the Montclair McDonald's. God bless. And I don't like that one. Okay, so what are we seeing here? Cold Dean? Looks like Cold Dean is on top. MC Dad? Dad? Cold? Dean? Dad? Oh, hold on here. Just catching up here. It looks like Dad has taken the throne. I'm sorry, Dean, but I can't wear this jacket here and have inferior wraps up on my wall. All right, Dean has been dethroned. Montclair has spoken. Montclair has spoken, and now MC Dad has taken the number one slot. And sorry, Dean. Colby. Well, went right in that. Well, it didn't go in. It didn't go in, but it was very close. It was like one of those shots where you shoot it and it hits the springs and it goes straight up. So that's how you know it's close. Okay. Now let's open up those lines. Now, this is the last call-in segment of the show. If you haven't called in yet and you would like to, this is the time that you're going to want to call in. This is the time that you're going to want to get in here, okay? This is the last section of the call, so we're going to open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Open up those lines. Open up those lines. Let's open them up. Just waiting for them to light up now. Everybody call in. Chad, can you put the number on the screen? Chad, put the number on the screen. No, that's not the number. That's martial arts. That's martial arts. It's the martial arts one. I want you to put the number one up. The number. Put up the GD number one. Oh, Chad, I swear to God. There it is. 1909. Don't worry about it, Chad. I got it. 1909-345-6434. Pearl lines are open. You're going to want to call in now. This is the last call-in chunk of the show before saying goodnight. Numbers up on the screen. Right there. Let's wait for these lines to light up.
should donate now. Will you put your faith on the line?
Okay, now these lines are starting to light up.
Which is chosen now. Everyone will have a neon Bible to hand. Then we'll dance as we drink that scream. And everything will be alright. It looks like a stream is rising. How can they say it's all fake? Nothing wrong with
All right, they're lighting up. Okay, we have some calls and we're ready to go. Just to recap, we got MC Dad holding the number one spot. Now let's open up those lines.
The F is for friends. On this glorious day. A is for art.
All right, let's take the first call. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. You're live on the ARC on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. You're live on the ARC. What's the rub? What's going on, my child?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about, I had a couple of questions for you, sir, about microwaves. So do you happen to use a microwave, or have you used a microwave before?
No, we have one here in the church. Chad often uses it for heating up his hot pockets. He eats a lot of hot pockets.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just want to ask you a couple of questions about that. So in your opinion, when you're using your microwave,
Yes.
what is the most important thing to you about the microwave?
Well, I gotta say that the food, when it comes out of it, it's consistently warm. So there's not like a hot side and a cold
Wonderful.
side. Do you know what I mean?
I see. So what I'm hearing you say is that you appreciate, to you, the most important thing about a microwave is that your food is thoroughly warmed throughout the entire food without any cold spots.
That's right. No cold spots.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna list off a couple of features, and I want you to tell me whether or not you think that they would be valuable to you if they were in a microwave. So the first feature I'm going to ask about is a mute button. So your ability to mute the microwave bell. Would that be valuable to you?
Well, I think that bell only happens when it's finished. So, and generally when that bell rings, it's I want to know when something is done, because that means Chad's Hot Pockets are done, and I bring them to him. So no, I wouldn't want to mute the bell, because I feel the bell is a notification. I don't want to mute that bell.
I understand. Thank you very much. Okay. The second feature is the ability for your microwave to automatically detect what food you've put it in and automatically cook it for the appropriate amount of time. Would that be something that would be valuable to you?
Oh, that'd be great. So you don't have to press in the time with your fingers. You don't have to finger it to do the right time. Well, yeah, I think that's great, because it's always confusing, because there's a few different layers that I never understand. Like for example, if I want to cook, I want to warm up soup, and do I want to warm it up for 1 minute and 30 seconds, or do I want to warm it up for 90 seconds? You see what I mean? There's a lot of, they don't,
exactly.
I feel that it's very confusing
understand.
like that, because there's different, the units change. The units are always changing, and I can't keep all of that in my head because I'm very busy.
I understand. Thank you for your feedback. The next feature I'd like to ask you is, would you find it valuable if your microwave was able to stop terrorism?
Yeah, that sounds, well, of course. I don't, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, wonderful. So I take it then, do you like terrorism, or do you not like terrorism?
No, I don't like that at all. I want to, if I haven't been, listen, just so everybody watching at home, if I haven't been super clear about my stance on terrorism, I want to do that now and say that I think it's really bad.
Okay, all right.
And I think with those Al-Qaeda, and I think with those ISIS people and those people doing ISIS, I also want to make it clear that I think that what they're doing is pretty bad. It's not good. They're doing bad.
I understand. Thank you for your feedback. What if I told you there was a microwave on the market today that could help stop terrorism? So let me tell you about this microwave real quick. GE, the leader in quality home appliances, has partnered with Northrop Grumman, the leader in world weapons technology. And they've produced a microwave that not only can automatically detect what you put in it and cook it, it can also stop terrorism. So it'll automatically detect what you put in the microwave, whether it be a potato, popcorn, last night's leftovers, or an intercontinental ballistic missile. And it'll detect if there's any nuclear or fissile material. And if it does detect nuclear material, it'll automatically connect to the servers, the Northrop Grumman servers, and send a drone strike directly to your position and eliminate you before you're able to commit an act of terror. How would that sound? Now, let me tell you a little bit more about this.
Drone, when you say drone, I'm just trying to understand, is that because when I hear the word drone, I think of those bush babies, and they have that long pipe, and they're making that sound. Is that what we're referring to? I don't understand how those two things are connected. You talking about bush babies?
No. I'm not actually talking about that.
What it is, it's like a long. What it is, it's a long tube, right? And one part of the tube goes in the mouth, and they do like a hold on. I'll get close to the microphone so you could hear it clearly. It goes like, and it's like and that sound comes out of the pipe like a garble pipe.
Well, not exactly, but I guess kind of a similar concept. So let me tell you how this works. So again, if the microwave detects that you've put a nuclear material, potentially a nuclear dirty bomb as they're called, it'll detect that as an act of terrorism, and then it will launch a Northrop Grumman MQ-9 hunter-killer UAV drone to your position. And let me tell you about this MQ-9
You said this already.
UAV.
You told me this part.
Yeah, and so let me tell you about this, specifically this UAV. It actually is the most precise and most accurate hunter-killer drone on the market. With 99% precision, it'll be able to eliminate you without damaging the microwave or any of the surrounding material. Now, I do have to say legally that, unfortunately, it does have a 90% accuracy rating. That means 90% of the time it will correctly fly to your location and annihilate you. However, 10% of the time it does end up flying and eliminating an innocent shepherd in the middle of Afghanistan. But again, that's a small price to pay to end terrorism.
Hello, Richard. Oh God.
Hello. Hi. Is anyone else interested in this drone in this microwave that I'm talking about? Again, this is a microwave that can end terrorism.
I got $3.
Wonderful.
What? Well, $3. I got a microwave, but
sir, with your permission, we already have a SWAT team outside.
I beat the shit out of Richard in that gay ass jacket with the microwave.
Unfortunately, we would consider that an act of terrorism, and we would deploy the MQ-9 drone to your position if you did that.
What can I do to get this gay ass jacket off Richard? Yeah, take that crap off, dude. That's pretty gay, bro. Let me just get a metal rod and beat the shit out of Richard with it. Rude. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go bully him. Let's go egg his house.
Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to the program.
Richard, I am extremely erect. Richard, hello. Do you hear me? How to solve this right now? I'm gonna green.
Hello.
What the fuck do I do?
Well, hello.
I'll jerk you off till you come, dude.
Richard, I gotta piss too. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours
Go.
watching your gay ass.
Whoa, watch that type of tone.
Whoa.
I gotta fucking piss.
Watch your tone.
Well, go pee then, man.
Why do you...
There's some deity here at work. Get the deity out of here.
Get out of here.
Sounds like a fraternity guy.
Now this here is a beat. It's called a Beat Boy jacket. And when you do a lot of beats on your machine, you become a beat boy.
Yeah, let's do it. What's going on? I can't even tell.
Okay. You know what? You could get out of here.
Orpheus. Golden horses.
Let's go to our next call here where we have Dominic on the line here. Dominic, welcome to the show. Can you hear me?
I'll jerk you off till you come, dude.
Dominic, you're live on the show. Go ahead. Dominic. Okay, we're gonna drop. Oh, you are 1 second from being hung up on. Are you there?
Yes, Richard. How's it going?
Oh, wow. You saved the day there. Dominic, sorry about that. I was just about to hang up on you. What's going on?
Oh, no problem. I'm on prepaid, it's kind of sketchy, the service is not quite right.
Yeah, those lines, sometimes they double penetrate each other, and then you have people, and you're talking to people that you never meant to talk to, It's a weird thing.
Oh, absolutely. I hate when the streams touch.
Mm-hmm.
But so anyways, my question is, in the past, you've been critical about video games, right?
Well, I've kind of opened up a little bit. I've learned that there are some games that I do support, and there's some that I don't. Like, for example, there's one that just came out the other day that a lot of the kids are talking about at Sunday school, and it's Cyberpunk 107 or something like that. And they're telling me about this game, and they're telling me about how, like your character, you can, he's got his sometimes his penis is showing out of his pants. You like there's like a hole and the thing, and then his penis is showing out of that.
This game is accessible to children. Like anybody could.
I think anybody can get
store?
this one. Yeah, it's. I forget that. Maybe we can post a link here. It's called Cyberpunk.
Excuse my
107.
language, but gosh darn it, that makes me mad.
Well, it does for me as well because these kids are seeing this grown man. Because in the game you play as a grown man, and he's got, and he has himself hanging out of his pants, and he's just walking around, and he has himself. And I don't want to say words that are going to offend anybody because I know that this is a family program. So, but I'm just saying he's walking around and he has
the 20s, right?
And and he has himself hanging out of the front of his pants, and you're wondering why there's mass shootings. You know what I mean? And we're surprised by that.
No kidding.
Unbelievable.
Well, Richard, I would like to, if you don't mind. I'm really glad that you lightened up on your whole video game stance. I thought I was going to have to, kind of argue my side a little bit here, but really, honestly, I just want to kind of share an experience. It sounds kind of odd, but, I felt God while I was playing a video game console. Is it okay if I share my experience with you?
Yeah, because some games, I've learned some of them are okay. There's some Christian video game developers that are putting out great titles like Super 3D Noah's Ark and Jesus Christ Simulator. And these types of games that are it's like sharing Jesus' message in a different medium. And I'm okay with that as long as you're doing, you're doing you're spreading God's message. I think that's a net positive. But of course, let's hear your story.
Okay, so anyways, I don't know about this cheese and rice simulator that you're talking about, but I'm not really familiar with that. But I was.
Well, what you do is you walk around and you play as our savior, and what you do is you heal a woman and she's really old and like she's like a trash woman, and you heal her, and then she becomes like a regular person. And it, like you've made her better. It's
useful to society is basically what you're saying,
yeah,
right?
That's right. That's exactly right. You're making things better. Yeah.
We're on the same wavelength here, but we can't touch them, right? Because then again, with the calling and whatnot. But
Right.
anyway, so this experience that I had, this religious experience, I was playing the Nintendo 64, and I was playing this game called Banjo-Tooie.
Hold on a minute here.
And
you
I
said
think
64? Is like when I was a young boy, I played a Nintendo. And are you telling me that they're up to 64?
It's that, but it's 60 times 4 the power of the original Nintendo. I mean,
so there's
it's
literally
amazing that they can fit.
There's literally 60-something Nintendos out there.
Well, see, the thing is, technology evolves. It's not quite the size of 64. It's about 20 times the size of the original NES. But regardless, none of these fancy schmancy technical specifications really matter. It's all about the games and experience I had with our Lord
go
Savior,
ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. It's just such a beautiful experience I had to share with you guys. So anyway, I was playing this game called Banjo-Tooie, and I think that you're collecting what appears to be gold coins, but really you think they're gold coins because you play the main character Banjo-Tooie, but you get tricks. They're really just honeycombs. And here's the thing, that might not seem like that that odd of a thing, but I saw him do a backflip with a pigeon on his back, a North American black bear with a pigeon on his back doing a backflip. Now, on other consoles, good consoles like the Philips CDI or the Atari Jaguar, that you wouldn't bat an eyelash at that. But the Nintendo 64, didn't use those CDs. So I think I saw God. I mean, how else? Because programmers and developers couldn't program this physics into the N64. That was God's work, And another game, there's this another one, and it's not just isolated to Banjo-Tooie. It's a Marlowe 64. So, and here's where I see God.
Sure.
So you're this rather portly Italian man, right?
Is this one where you're playing as like a man plumber? Is that guy with that plumber, that filthy little plumber?
I think he hung it up and he did something more conducive to society. God basically made him more useful, kind of like the trash lady.
Okay, all right.
He's a parkour man now.
Yeah, because there's a lot of there's a lower quality people that aren't Christians that deserve second chances also.
Right. So, you're a rather portly Italian man, and you're doing backflips and whatnot, between walls, you're jumping on platforms and whatnot. Well, we all know that, Italian guys are normally, pretty greasy. So when you're sliding down the wall, you're going to, slip. There's going to be no grip on the wall whatsoever. And in this game, he actually grips the wall without, sliding down. And there's actually a paper version of that called Paper Marlowe. And again, same Italian guy, but the paper is not drenched with the Italian sausage sweat. It's amazing. I mean, this is God's work, absolute God's work. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
All right, caller. Well, we've got a lot of calls here to get to. I'm just wondering if you're
please, just one more.
Sure.
Oh,
okay.
just one more.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So, no. Okay, actually, there's one more that I saw God in, and the last one I think is a double cartridge, and I just need your help with that. So there's this one game called Gayman 2: The Great Escape, and you are playing Gayman, and you're holding balls of light. Where does light come from, Richard? God. It comes from God.
It comes from God. Yeah.
So
I knew that.
So you're holding God's balls, in your hand.
Yeah,
you're throwing God's balls at these people, purifying them, and smiting them with God's balls. And again, you can't program that. That's just God's work. But the last one, I didn't see any Christ in. I didn't see any God at all. But it's quite realistic. It's called Mischief Makers, and I think it's realistic because all the characters are black, and just like real life, So that one I don't think had any type of extraterrestrial or otherwise godly favor put into them. But do you think my experiences are really valid, or do you think that this is just me just ranting on? I think I see God in these.
He thinks he sees God in these, and that's okay. Next call, please. I don't have a comment on that one. Let's hop over to King. King? Is it King? Kinga. We have Kinga on lines 15. Hello, Kinga. Welcome to the program.
Hello, my name is Kinga McDonald, and I'm a principal over in for an elementary school over in Philadelphia.
Okay, go on.
So, with the COVID-19 vaccine coming out, I'm trying to get it dispersed to all the kids within my school, right?
Right.
But, I'm in a very trashy part of town and everything. It's a little low-end part of Philly. So I have to get all these kids their shots. And I was wondering how I would be able to get all these trash kids shot. Because they're very, they try to resist and everything. So I was thinking maybe I could get some type of projectile, like some type of gun or something, and put the vaccine in there, right? So maybe I could just kind of put it in there, and if they're struggling and they try to run away, I just shoot them, and the vaccine goes in, right? So I'm just trying to shoot all these trash kids. You know what I'm saying? Get the vaccine in them. Is that not a good idea?
Connor, can you hear me? Connor. Connor, are you here?
What's up?
Listen, Connor, thank you for joining the call.
Yeah,
I've got this guy on the line here who says he's a principal and he's talking about wanting to shoot his kids. What do you have to say about that?
Well, he wants to shoot up some kids?
Yeah, he says he wants to shoot them with
Well, I have to get the vaccine in them somehow, Richard. And if they're sitting there running away from me, the best way to do is shoot them with the vaccine. I got to shoot these trash kids.
But what's wrong? But why do you want to shoot up some kids right now? They're innocent.
Exactly.
But because they're not taking the COVID-19 the vaccine. So I'm just going to let them go off without the vaccine and get everyone else sick.
Well, it doesn't mean you could shoot him with a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
How am I going to get the vaccine?
Richard, I think the man wants to shoot up heroin in the kids too.
Yeah, you sound like one of those trash men.
Do I sound like a trash man, Richard?
Yeah, you sound like
Richard,
a real
looks like you got
trash
that jacket out of the trash.
Richard,
You know what?
Richard, it's me, Vanessa. It's me, Vanessa.
What the fuck is
Richard. Richard, I need your help. Richard, I really need you. No, I'm pregnant.
No, she's horny.
Shut up.
Shut up,
I need your
trash
help,
man.
Richard. I need your help. Richard, I think my water broke, and I don't know what to do. And
Damn, Vanessa's horny.
Oh, shut up.
Listen, are you
I don't
Vanessa?
know what to do.
Whose child is it? Because last time Leroy called up here, he told me that he was laying pipe.
But I didn't do anything with Leroy.
He said that he was making a new tribe. He was making a new tribe. What does that mean?
I wasn't doing anything with Leroy. You have to trust me.
Well, whose baby is it?
I was literally.
Hey, Richard, it's Cole Dean. It's mine.
Listen, Cole Dean, I'm literally, my water is.
Whoa!
Right now.
Whoa! Hold on a minute here. Hold on a god darn minute. Vanessa, you're telling me that you have Cole Dean's baby inside of you?
No.
Dean,
No, it's
hold
your
on.
baby.
Cole Dean,
It's
what's
your
going on here?
Yeah, it's mine, Richard.
No, it's Richard's baby. Not
What have
yours.
you, Dean? What have you been doing here?
Well, I got a little carried away, and
It is your baby.
Well,
Oh my
hold
God,
on.
it's something I'm not proud of.
Hold on here. Why is she saying that it's my baby then?
I don't know, Richard.
I haven't been with Vanessa in many years now, so I don't think that it's my baby, and I don't want to. And she's calling up wanting cash, is what I think. So what?
Well, she
Dean,
gets enough cash from my albums, all right? She doesn't need your cash.
you could keep that. You could keep that little trash baby. I don't want any part of that.
It looks like a bird. It looks
What?
Like a bird. I just gave birth to a bird.
You got bird baby?
Well, wait, Richard,
Hold on, you got bird
I gotta
baby?
be honest with you, it does look a little bit like a bird.
Wait, are you in the Dean? Hold on, Dean. Are you in the room right now with her?
No, 6 feet. Gotta maintain 6 feet at all times.
Well, yeah, but are you in the same room with the bird baby?
It looks like
I've seen pictures. And it looks. You know, have you ever seen a bald eagle?
Yeah. Vanessa, why are you crying?
No,
Vanessa, what's going on here?
Right?
Hold on, shut up, Dean.
It looks like Thomas, the baby.
Shut up.
It looks like Thomas.
Dean, I'm asking you to shut up.
It's a bird. It's a bird.
Vanessa, what's going on here?
The baby, it's your baby. It's a bird. It's a bird.
I hear a bird. I hear What's that bird? What's that bird sound I hear?
It's your child, Richard. It's your child.
What's that bird sound I'm hearing right now? Why am I hearing that bird sound?
I gave birth to a bird.
Thomas? Is that Tom? Is Thomas there? Thought I heard Thomas.
No, it's not Thomas. It's someone else. Oh.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to the program. Welcome back. We've got an exciting show planned for you tonight. We've got an exciting show. Hang in there. We've got Jim. We've got Jim coming up after the break. We've got the Kidz Kabin. We've got a whole bunch of it. It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith. Let there be light. Wow. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Ark. It's been a while since our last show. It's so good to have you, everyone back. So exciting. Who do we see in the chat? We see Shadows Pond 7. We see Jeff Foster. We see Yeah Boy and Kristen Bevins. So glad to have you here on the program tonight. We've got an exciting show, and I can't wait to get it started. I can't wait to get it started. Now let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines with our first call of the night. Our first call of the night, and we have a caller. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. You're the first caller of the night. What's going on?
Oh, not much, Richard. Not much. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's been a while since our last show. It's been a week or so.
When was your last show?
Well, it was about a week. It was about a week ago where we had the Meat Man on the show. I forget the name. What was that name of that Meat Man? He was talking about
Yeah. Was that the same show that
Jim Barp?
That
Jim Barp.
Yeah, Jim Bark, and you had that really, really weak MC that was on, right? What was his name? MC Dad.
MC
Scream,
Dad. I think we still have that. I think that's still up there from about a week ago. It's still on the wall there, right there. Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. Why? What's on your mind?
Well, I just can't help but, you know, I just don't think that he is. I really don't think he should have the throne. Hello, Richard.
T is for town of the name of Montclair. H is for Holy Spirit walking on air.
It looks like a stream is rising. How can they say it's
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. My name is Richard Burnish, and this is the Ark. This is the Ark. So good to have you here. It's been a while since our last show. It's so good to see some familiar faces here on the line. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces, but we're not going to waste any time with it. Let's jump right in and answer our first call of the night. Let's go to the first call of the night. Let's open up those lines, Chad. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. Let's open up the lines. Let's open them up. All right, let's take our first call of the night. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Ark. You're live on the Ark. What is the rub?
What is the rub?
What's going on, caller? What's going on? What's your name?
Well, my name is Sam.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Cole Dean on the line. Cole Dean. Welcome to the program, Cole Dean. What's going on?
Oh, not too much. How are you doing, Richard?
We haven't heard from you in a while, Sam. Now, for folks that don't know, Sam is Dean's real name, but his stage name is Cole Dean. But anyway, it's been a while since we've chatted. Dean. What's on your mind?
Oh, you know, I just saw that there's some pretty mean things said by that MC that has been sending in some of those printed donations.
You're talking about that MC Dad that's been sending those donations in?
Yeah, you know, I was a little disappointed because, you know, this is a family show. So
it is a family show.
I've tried to keep my rebuttals clean, and it seems like he just doesn't respect the.
Well, hold on.
You know what I'm trying to say. He doesn't have a lot of respect.
Look at this. I've got one of his rhymes right here, Dean, and I'm going to read it to you. Okay?
You know what? You should just tear it up because I got one better.
I'm going to read it. He says, "Listen up, Dean. Let's make it very clear. The one time you scream is when your dad sticks it in your." And I wrote ear, but here's the thing: he didn't write that. And you know what? He wrote trash on here. He wrote a bunch of trash. So you know what? I don't appreciate this type of language. So you're right, though. He doesn't respect. He doesn't respect that we like to keep it clean here. So what do you got for us?
I wrote something that I feel a little bit bad now because I think I fell down to his level. But
you know what? I'll allow it. I will allow it once.
For me.
I'll allow it one time.
It's like after all the rhymes that he sent in, I had to one up him.
I'll allow it one time.
One time?
Yep, go ahead. I'll allow it.
All right. We got slow and weak rhymes coming from a mediocre MC.
Hold on. Let's give you the proper setup here. Okay. Just so everyone knows, this is going to be the final call of the night. This is going to be the final word, and it's coming from Cole Dean. Okay. Now I want everyone to listen to what he's saying. I want everyone in chat to listen to what Dean has to say. And Drew, I see that you're saying MC Dad is trash, and I think that he might be because he's a little bit dirty. So this is going to be the final call of the night right here from Montclair poet Cole Dean. So everyone, sit down and drink this up. You're in for a delight. Dean, I want you to go ahead.
Got slow and weak rhymes coming from a mediocre MC. Here's a snap from your mom who's busy riding me. Sorry, kid, I'm not Catholic. I don't pull out. I guess you can call me dad now. Try not to pout.
Dean, are you done? Dean, is that it? Is that it? Are you done? Is that it?
That's it. That's what I got.
He did it. You're back on top, buddy. And this is why we call you the Montclair poet. You're back on top. If everyone wants Dean back on top, type in back on top. Type in back on top. Type back on top. You want the Dean in? I want you to type back on top. If you want the Dean in, I want you to type back on top, and we'll put the Dean back on top. Now we're going to give MC Dad a moment to respond. Dean, we're going to give him a moment. Just a brief moment. And if he's got nothing, then I think he's DOA. And I'm not seeing anything. I think you shut his mouth. You got nothing. You got nothing, Dean. He's running scared. You did it. You did it, buddy. You did it.
I hope this is an end. I like sending in nice friends.
This is it, Dean. You did it. You're back on top. You're back on top, buddy. You're back on top. You're back on top. He's back on top. Ladies and gentlemen, call Dean back on top. Take that. Take that. He's back on top. Thank you, everybody. This has been The Arc. Tune in for our next program, and we'll see if he's got anything. Good night. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Prankers down. Richard will laugh as he stands at the prow. For your sins, you should donate now. Will you put your faith on the line? Richard's choices now. Everyone will have a neon Bible to hand. And then we'll dance as we drink that scream. And everything will be alright. It looks like a stream is rising. How can they say it's so fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just faith. I can feel his love inside me. How can they say it's so fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just faith.
The F is for friends. On this glorious day, A is for arc. Won't lead you astray. The T is for town, of the name of Montclair. H is for Holy Spirit, walking on air.
It looks like a stream is rising. How can they say it's so fake? Nothing wrong with his devotion. It's just faith. I can feel his love inside me. How can they say it's so fake? He doesn't have a magic potion. It's just faith.
camera's off and the brother's out of ink. The lights go dark and I find myself alone. Even Chad is sad and I think it's for a reason. All of you in the chat, but it's like no one's there. And I'm streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son.
Hey everyone, it's Richard here. If you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button. It means a lot to me and Chad, and it helps us pay the bills. So, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching the show tonight. Thanks to Shadow Spawn and Damien and Champ and Roozies and Zach F and Patchy and Lunar Fox and Gade So, thank you everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a great time. And we'll see you next time on the next show. The next stream will be on Thursday. So, tune in for our next special guest. Happy birthday to Shadow Spawn. Good night, everyone.
When the camera's off and the brother's out of ink.
Join Richard Burnish for
The lights go dark and I
on
find
his
myself
new show.
alone.
Former host of Jesus Chat.
I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the audience, I pray Jesus loves me and I pray he will come. It's a monk that prays, 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 it's a monk that prays.
It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith. Faith.